Hello,
Hey,
hello, hello.
how are you?
Good, and yourself?
I am hanging in there on a Wednesday afternoon.
Can't ask for
This
much
week
more
was
than that.
short, but it feels long. Like, when is it going to be Friday?
I know it does, doesn't it? It's strange because
Everybody
again,
says that, and I used to be like, oh, no, that's not true. They're not lying. It's true. Short weeks seem very long. I'm going to have to agree with them now.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I know. I feel like I've gotten. I don't know. I just feel like I've been busy all week long so far, and it feels like it's been 4 days instead of just three. And that wouldn't
Oh,
even three; it's only two, but it feels like four.
see?
And it seems like the more I do, the less I catch up. How is that possible? I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like that, like in my kitchen area, the more stuff I put away, I'm like, why? It feels like when I put one thing away, two more things show up. And I'm like, well, what is going on here today?
It's like it multiplies.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're like, wait a minute, where'd that come from? Oh, and this and that. Hello.
Over and over again. And I'm
Mm,
constantly walking back and forth, like, did I put this away last?
whoops. And apparently she pulled a cord or something because we just lost Miss Angie. I'm sure she'll catch back up with us. There she is. I just said, and maybe she just pulled a cord.
Okay. I put because that obviously was not the right thing to do.
It did get a reaction though.
I'm done with it.
Exactly.
I am completely done with it.
That's like sometimes my desk can be really disheveled, but when I straighten it out, then I can't find anything. And I'm like, this organization things people talk about, sometimes disorganization is organized. It just because I know what
Exactly.
my disorganization mess is, because it doesn't look pretty, doesn't mean I don't know.
Like, I don't know where everything is. I know exactly where it is. Now that I've put everything in a orderly spot, I don't know where anything is because I don't remember.
Exactly. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see folks popping in. Good to see you
Selena,
all. And
Jennifer.
absolutely.
Jennifer is on her vacay.
All right. In Joyzy. In Joyzy. Which exit? Which exit, Jennifer? That's usually, and when people ask when we were living in Pennsylvania, we were just shy. We were lived on the other side of the Delaware, so
Uh,
Delaware River, and so we through you when you crossed the river, you were in Pennsylvania, you were in Jersey. And the funny part is, we would get in the car and take the car over the bridge because we lived in Washington's Crossing. We would cross over the bridge to go to the gas station right on the corner as you get off the bridge, because in New Jersey, even though the gas was the same price, it was full service. You could not pump yourself.
oh yeah, is it still like that? Because my sister was like, I wonder if they still full service in New Jersey.
I don't know, but I tell you what, I liked it, and oh yeah, I would just go right across the bridge, pull over, and there was the gas station, and I'm like, I just sit in the car, and it paying no difference in price either. That's the best part, no difference in price, and yet I had full service versus self service on the other side. Crazy, right?
We have this gas station in Michigan. They were the only people like in that whole little area who did
Uh huh.
full service, and he did it year round. So snow, when
Mm-hmm.
whenever. So in the winter, he would have on a full snow suit, his gloves and hat and everything, and the line would be down the street or going like turning going down.
Whoops, lost her again.
In
Okay.
a second. Oh
She
wait,
says
can you
that
hear me now?
they still aren't allowing them to pump gas. So yeah, they're still
Oh, okay.
pumping the gas for them. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. But yeah, they charged extra, but everybody got in line because nobody wanted to get out the car.
Yeah. I remember when it was all full service. I'm that old. And then I remembered when it went to full service on one island, because usually gas stations had two islands, right? So full service on one island and then self service. But the full service had at a premium price and the gas self service had a discount. And so you paid for the benefit. And if you wanted the self-service, you'd save money. If you wanted the full service, you paid a little more per gas. And you know what? People still lined up for full service, especially when they would pop the trunk, the hood, and check for the fluids and stuff.
Oh
And,
yeah. No,
yep,
I
and
don't remember that ever happening. I ain't.
oh yeah, and they would also wash the windshield. The windshield. They would take that squeegee thing and wash the windshield. Yep. So, well, Angie, you are a young pup compared to me.
I'm like,
So,
I remember some full service, but they never did all that for me or for
yeah,
my mom.
yeah, yeah. I remember. I remember it well. Well, welcome in everybody. Tonight we're doing readings and psychic kits and tarot card readings and anything in between. So bring it on, bring on that energy, and we'll see what's happening.
Exactly.
We're
I hope
looking
you all
forward to
had
it.
a good holiday or whatever you did for the weekend. I love a long weekend. I need to take advantage of more long weekends.
Be nice just to have a few more long weekends from time to time, right?
Exactly.
It's funny
Exactly.
because they clump all the holidays close in one area of this calendar, and then there's a large break, and then they do it again, and then a large break. You know.
Exactly. Because you be counting like, when is the next holiday? And then you just get a whole bunch of them back to back.
Hmm. So when folks just don't ask us if you can ask a question or get a reading. Tell us if you want a specific question. Ask the specific question, and or just say like a general reading. And if we're drawn to you, we'll do that for sure. Hey, welcome in, Brenda Costner. Jennifer again. Hello, hello, hello. She says, can't stay long because I got my brother from Indiana here too. Oh, nice. And he's visiting Jersey as well then. So the whole family's visiting Jersey. Lord have mercy. Is there anybody else in the country? Because they all went to Jersey. Did you fly into Newark by chance? Just ask him for a friend. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Um, so love said, may I please receive a reading? Love, do you like a general or a specific? But if you say you want a love reading because your name is Love, I'm gonna let
I
you
I
decide.
got into Amana. I think that's her name, Amana Khan.
Uh-huh.
She said, "Can she have a general?" And I got into her energy. And the first thing I heard is, I hope it's Amana. That looks right. Let me know if
Amna.
I'm saying your name wrong.
Amna.
Amna. Oh, it could be Amna too. Amana.
Hmm.
I don't know. Um. Hey, Umber. Everybody kept calling Amber. Amber last night in class.
The good thing is she rolls with the
Yeah,
punches.
she
Yeah,
didn't say
Umber's
anything,
good
but
about
I
that.
just was like, it was like nails on a chalkboard because I knew they were saying it wrong.
Exactly.
And as a person who they've said my name wrong before, I just be like, okay. But is it, what did he say? Amna,
Amna.
Amna,
Amna. Amna.
Amna. Tell me how to say your name. For one, and then for two, oh, she says yes, Amna. You spelled it exactly the same way. I don't. Can you phonetically tell me how to say it? But okay. So when I got into your energy, I heard that you're in that sweet spot. So they show me like two panels and you in the middle. So you're in a spot where you can either go back to the past or you can continue to go forward. You seem to be a little bit stuck because you seem to be out of sorts. You're not quite who you used to be, and you haven't quite grown into or developed or transitioned into who you want to be. But you are so you have to decide, do you want to go back to your old ways, your old thinking, or do you want to continue to move forward even though it's a little.
Angie froze. Oh my gosh. Do. While she reconnects, Amna, I will pick up where she left off. Yes, there she is. She's popped back on. Here we go. We can't hear you.
I don't, it said my
I can hear you now.
connection was
Yeah. Okay,
lost, so
Verizon. I can
maybe
hear
it's
you.
my internet. Oh, can you hear me now? Because it said connection was lost, so I'm
Well, I
assuming.
helped you out because when you froze, I was like, I was doing the freeze too.
So I don't know.
So you were
Um,
saying with Amno, what were
okay.
you saying?
Okay, so I saw her in like in between two spaces. So she can either turn back and go back to her past self, or she can continue to go forward and become the new person. She seems to be a little bit stuck in between and not sure of what she wants to do, because she recognizes she's not exactly who she was, because she's grown a little bit, but she's not sure she's comfortable with who she's becoming. So she's a little bit not, I don't want to say afraid, but a little bit stuck and trying to decide how to move forward. She's out of her comfort zone. So if she moves forward, she's it's going to be uncomfortable, but she's going to become who she's trying to become. Like, she's going to lose some old thinking behaviors, and some old attitudes, and things, ways of I guess, like, habits that she's had as she becomes this new person. Um, it seems like she keeps praying because she wants clarity and she wants to know what to do. And her higher power is saying, continue to move forward. You're on the right path, even though it's uncomfortable and you don't really know what to do. Move forward. So she's in a hangman position, and she keeps trying to untie herself so she can free herself so she can move. But they kind of have you in this hangman position because they want you to decide, are you going to go back or are you going to move forward? And they want you to see it from a different perspective of your growth, to go ahead and move forward so that you'll so that you'll um so that you'll continue to grow and not go back to your old um self doubt. Like, they want you to continue to move forward. And so, like, your prayers are being heard, and they understand that you're confused or that you're a little bit afraid of where you are, but continue to move forward. You're on the right path. So that's what I got.
Also, Amna, Umber, who is in the chat with us, is a very psychic and is a good medium as well. And she was asking you a question. She was picking up a grandfather energy around you. Do you have a grandfather or a grandfather like energy? In other words, is somebody like a grandfather to you, but who has crossed over, or was it a true grandfather? If you could let us know, that would be great. And she also, Umber was also picking up, she said, I got a turtle as well. Slow progress, but making, like Angie said, indecisive. So, in other words, there's an indecisiveness that's coming from, again, moving slowly, which creates the indecisiveness.
Okay. And then she confirmed that she's been going through a lot, and she was just discussing this with her husband. She's never been so independent. So they're saying keep moving forward. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. You will get your footing back. It's not like you're off balance because you're growing, and it takes
Mhm.
a minute to grow into that person, but you'll be fine. Keep go ahead and keep moving forward.
Hey, Micaiah from France, nice to have you in. Miss Allison, nice to see you. Victor, good to see you in as well. I'm not. I need to ask you a question, and it's of a sensitive nature, so I'm going to not ask it
Uh-uh.
the way I'm being presented it. Okay, but this is important. So your grandfather is passed. Okay, so Umber, this you may have been picking up her grandfather, but there was a childhood trauma. I'm picking up a childhood trauma in your life of a very personal kind, and you've not moved beyond it. And I'm told for you to, again, to get out of this self-sabotage, because I'm getting self-sabotage. I'm being told self-sabotage. I'm told it comes from you not liking yourself because you believe you have some blame from the trauma that came when you were younger. And so that self-sabotage is always going to be there and hold you back. And first and foremost, you've got to release you from guilt. You you're not guilty. You're not. It wasn't your fault, and so you need to let that go, and you need to understand that even good people have bad things happen to them. Okay, and so you have to understand you are worthy, you have value, and so you subconsciously, unfortunately, are self-sabotaging, and you have to learn, put in some measures, put in some steps to help you learn the triggers of when it's going to happen, and then teach yourself through neuroplasticity, which is that ability of the brain to retrain your brain to say, you know what, when something good happens to me, I don't do this false thing of I don't deserve it. Because again, it's like, oh, I don't deserve this. This wasn't, I didn't work hard enough or whatever. Yeah, you did. And then you destroy it. You self-sabotage because of you having this inherent trauma that told you that you're not good enough, that you don't measure up, you don't whatever. So do me a favor and take some time, do some reading on self-sabotage and put those into place. I really think you need that. Okay. And I think if you do that, you're going to help break yourself free from so much, which will help move you forward. It'll propel you forward, not just it'll propel you forward. Okay.
And I think that's what they're saying. The more she tries to move forward from it, it's comfortable, so she keeps going back, and that's why she's in that spot where, like, I feel like she's moving in that direction, but it's scary because sometimes once you let go of the trauma, you don't have anything to hold on to. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's a comfort to people.
Yeah.
Maybe be unconsciously, but sometimes you just identify with the pain. So I know how to operate in pain. I don't know how to operate in joy. And so
Mm-hmm.
she may be in that situation where the trauma is more comforting because it's something that she knows versus a joy that we don't always know or know how to react to if we haven't had it.
Or feel that we don't deserve it. And again, that comes
Exactly.
back.
Oh,
It's
yes.
like,
Yeah, you
yeah,
just, yes, Donna.
yep.
That is true.
It's that guilt of deserving it. And it's like you do deserve it, but you feel like I can't deserve this because other people, whatever. And so work, really put some time, do some research for me, and look up self-sabotage, look up mechanisms, look at triggers, what triggers them, figure out, because again, it's events happening. And then once you do that, you will then figure out how to avoid them, or when they happen, then you have the coping mechanisms to strike in. But remember, and I'm going to give you some signs here. You have indecisiveness. You also have problems finishing projects. You also have problems stepping up, because when you step up, you get noticed, and you don't like getting noticed so much. You kind of like want to blend in the back, because again, you're afraid of success, because success again means you didn't earn it, and you did. But again, it's that subconscious mind. It's playing on you. I wish you good love for yourself. Self-care is super important, and I would be doing that if I were you. Okay. Oh, Umber says I'd recommend Tim Fletcher's channel on CPTSD. Okay. Yeah.
There's also great meditations that like I have a whole list of meditations, and it's just people, telling you you're amazing, you can do this, you're powerful, you are great. And sometimes we just need to listen to we just need to hear somebody say that. Like I remember someone saying to me, um nobody told me I couldn't, but they never told me I could
I
either.
could.
So it
Exactly.
wasn't that they told me, no, you can't, you can't. She said they never told me I could. So I didn't
Exactly.
think that I could.
Yep.
Not because they told me not to, they just never told me to do it. And
Yep.
that was a totally different perspective on it. Like, wait, you weren't beat down, but you weren't uplifted either. And
Right.
so that's it's still a trauma. It's still
Yeah.
something to, that you need to work on. And so sometimes listening to those meditations help. And I really do like I'll just put them on before I go to bed and just let them play. And it's
Yeah.
just a series of them, different things that it is telling me, about how powerful I am. And just some of them, even like I even have Don's meditations in the link, in the mix, where, Hills will come on and we'll do like meet one of your guides or whatever, whichever meditation I have in the list. And so I just let them all go. It's subconsciously working on me because I'm sleepy. But I do think I wake up in a more positive mindset.
Hmm.
And I sleep better. I think I sleep better when
Hmm.
I listen to those meditations.
Hmm. It's interesting, Angie. I remember, in 2008, one of the strongest things I remember about that election was I was in Houston, Texas, and I was a practicing attorney at the time, and I was at the headquarters for president to be Obama. We didn't know at the time because it was election cycle and election day. And I was at the headquarters in Midtown Houston, and on the mural, somebody came along and they threw a bucket of paint on his mural, right? And everybody came out and were aghast. But it was interesting. They jumped to it. They got the hose out. They squirted it down. They didn't just not do something. They did something. And one person looked at me and we were talking, and I said, you know, I know what this means to me, but I can't even begin to imagine what it means to you. But if you could encapsulate it, what would you think? And they said, you know what? Because if today ends the way I'm hoping it ends, I will finally be able to see what is possible for me, which is kind of what you said. And I remember that to this day. And this is a guy who was a businessman. This is a guy who owned a business. He had a successful business, but in his head, he never saw that he could go that next level or where that next level was. Because even in a city where we had a number of African American elected officials and all those things, having that person at the top position in our country told him that all things are possible.
Exactly.
And I thought, you know what? Think about it. If a successful man felt the limitation and understood that, think what a child would think. Think of how the child must think and saying, you know what? I see me now. I see me. When she looked, but like when a little girl saw a Brock, and specifically Michelle, you know, it's like, I can live in the White House. I see two young, beautiful girls in the White House that look like me. It is possible. You know, so I totally get what you're saying. Then that's kind of, if I'm not mistaken, that's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I was just going to say, there used to be some company or somebody I used to hear on TV, and they used to say representation matters. Because
Yes.
if I don't see somebody who looks like me, I don't know. Like, the reason I wanted to be a lawyer is because I used to watch the Cosby Show, and Claire Huxtable was a lawyer. Nobody in my family was that kind of professional person.
Yeah.
Everybody in my family was a General Motors person. We lived
Mm-hmm.
in Michigan, and General Motors was what everybody did,
Exactly.
or, they were teachers, or, just other stuff. But I didn't know any professionals on that level. And so that inspired me in elementary school,
Mm-hmm.
because she was a lawyer, and oh my gosh, I could be a lawyer too.
Yeah.
Representation matters.
It does. It does. And so yeah, I tell you, I still,
Yeah.
to this day, one of my proudest moments was making sure that when we got the phone call, and we did get the phone calls from the different districts, the different precincts, right? Hey, they're telling people to go home, and Democrats vote on Wednesday, you know, and I get on the phone and send people over to that district saying, fix that problem. That can't happen. But people were doing in Houston, Texas, people were doing all this crazy stuff trying to keep, they would say, if you're a Democrat and you're in line, you need to go home. You vote tomorrow. Only Republicans vote today. And they were saying, and these are people who were supposed to be poll workers, right? I mean, I saw this and I heard the phone calls, and I was like, boom, boom, boom. We were on top of it. It was
I
crazy.
remember when I was in Michigan, we used to listen to the Tom Joyner morning show, and
I remember Tom Joyner.
he was very big into politics, and every election he had people just stationed everywhere, and
Mm-hmm.
they were going to polls. He gave them 1-800 numbers. Call us, we'll send people out, we'll get things corrected. That's what he did.
Yes.
And that is one person whose presence I feel is missed in the community, or just
Mm-hmm.
in the radio, in media. He was great. He was so reputable with that stuff. He told both sides of the stories. Usually he would have, like, he you could tell he was Democratic, but
Yeah.
he did have other people on the show, and he was always trying to help people out. He was always a big advocate for for civil rights movement, and for voter registration
Mm-hmm.
and voting rights. He was always
Mm-hmm.
big into that, and I just loved it. And I think Ricky Smiley took over like a lot of his spots, but he
Mm-hmm.
just doesn't do it to the level that Tom Joyner did it. Like, he was, and I was younger then, and I didn't
Mm-hmm.
understand a lot. And listening to him and all the people he would have come on the show made politics so much easier for me.
You know, when I was a kid, I was in high school, junior high and high school. And when I would go to bed, I would turn the radio on, but I had it tuned to AM. Back then, AM stations had nobody on AM, right? It wasn't like, it wasn't like, all the talking heads now, but they had a lineup of Bruce Williams, and Sally Jesse Raphael followed him. And this is before Sally had her TV show, right? So this is Sally. And so I would listen to Bruce Williams, and Bruce Williams was a guy who came from the inner city, like me, who came from very limited means, very modest means. In other words, we were poor and he was poor. And he learned how to understand to use money effectively, and not because his mother and father didn't have money. He didn't learn how money is properly used as a tool. And so he would help people. People would call in and talk about business choices, about those things. And in so doing, I got to hear, and I thought, this is a guy like me. This is one of me. This is so I can do this. If he can do this, and he come from the inner city, and he made it, I can do this. And I would learn his business tips, and I would hold them steady. And Angie, as you know, he planted the seed that is me, because when you were around me, I talk business. I mean, I love businesses. I help people create
I
businesses.
always tell people that Don is who is my friend who elevated my thinking to that level. Like
Mhm.
a lot of the things that I'm even aware of is because you took me to that next level.
Mm-hmm. And then after that, if I hadn't fallen asleep yet, because I would set it to turn itself off, right? And so it was. And so after that came Sally Jesse Raphael, and Sally Jesse Raphael was the person who just talked about life in general, and you call and get advice. And Sally Jesse Raphael often had folks who would call in, and this again is in the 70s. People would call in, and every once in a while you'd have somebody call in anonymously about being gay, and she was so caring about it, and she understood, and she's like, you know what, you're just like anybody else and whatever. And so I had to be so secretive about it, and yet I heard on the radio somebody, and I know there's hope out there, that there is an ally out there, and so I wasn't alone. And so those two people meant so much to me because of the uniqueness of them and how they fit into my life story. And to this day, as I'm doing right now, I still talk about them because they had such an impact. One, because I got to see myself in someone else, like we were talking about with Obama, and two, I got to hear an ally who said, "You're okay the way you are. Don't worry about what other people think. You're okay." And she's straight as can be, so it wasn't as though she. And I'm like, as a young kid, that was super important. That really was. I don't know what long term could have happened otherwise. So I'm blessed in that sense. It does. Now that we've resolved the problems of the world, well, let's get back to readings. Sorry, folks, we do get off on these
Who was
tirades
the
from time
person
to time.
that you had said, Don?
So what?
Somebody asked for, and you asked for what their question was, and I don't know if
Love?
we ever. Love. Did she come? Oh,
She said general, yeah, because I said love.
okay.
If it's a love reading, yeah, and she said no,
Oh,
it's
okay.
general.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what? She's been on here before, and I thought she was gonna pick a love reading too. And I was afraid to ask, but she didn't. She surprised me. So she said general. Oh, let's see.
she said general, yeah. And hey, welcome in, Susan Grayson. Nice to see you in.
Love, and it's so funny because they show me somebody in a red dress, an all red dress, a pretty bright red dress, and they're saying it's okay. Tell that, and this is how I heard it. Tell love it's okay to dance. And so they show somebody wanting to dance, but too afraid to dance. And I don't think that you're afraid, like, oh, I don't want to dance in front of people, but afraid to respond to the joy or the happiness. Like you're like kind of like those people who are waiting for their other shoe to drop. Like, okay, this seems to be a good stretch for me, but I gotta always be ready for a pivot, or I gotta be ready for something to go wrong. And you're not enjoying the moment of joy. And I understand that. And so what they're saying is it's okay to dance. It's okay to celebrate. It's okay to breathe. They show me you needing to exhale and enjoy the moment. And if you don't think you're experiencing that moment yet, then it's a moment that's coming, because they're saying, go ahead and dance, go ahead and enjoy the moment. you can exhale. Don't feel like if you let your guard down, something's going to fall apart. You're okay in this season. And those are their words, not mine. You are okay in this season. And then they're saying you've learned a lot of lessons. Is one of them a relationship lesson? Like, did you have a hard breakup or something? Because they're saying you learned a lot of lessons. And then I see a heart that is breaking in half. And so was one of your hard lessons a breakup or a romantic relationship? But they're saying don't give up hope on that either, because they show me the star card and she's kind of upside down. Instead of pouring the water into the stream like they normally show the star card, she's just dumping it out like, I'm over this, and she's done with it. So they don't want you to give up on love, one. And then also they want you to know that you're okay, like you're moving forward fine, and don't worry about it. And are you having an issue with work? Because they're saying let your desires be known. Like if you want a new job, then state that you want a new job, but be specific about what you want. Do you want a new job that pays $20,000 more? Do you want a new job that is work from home? Do you want a new job that is in a different industry? Be specific about what you want so that your guides can guide you in the direction of a job that fits your desires, what you want to do, like what would make you happy. If somebody could call you tomorrow with a job, what would you want it to be? What industry would it be? What hours would it be? What pay would it be? What city would it be? And like, what is it that you want? And then once you make those desires known, you will be funneled in that direction. But right now you seem to be just starting to they kind of show me you just getting up off of your knees. Like you've been knocked down a couple of times and now you're up and you're steady, but you're also a little leery and weary that things are going to go wrong. And they're saying, stay positive and enjoy the moment. You're okay in this season. That's how they keep telling
Well, it's
me.
interesting because when you picked up the anxiety or whatever, it's interesting. I'm not empathic, and so I don't pick up energies that way. But I felt that here. I felt like that she's going through something heavy, and there's a lot of anxiety around it. And I feel like she needs to find a release. You definitely need to find some way to release that energy, that concern, that whatever it is, because it's not healthy. It's not healthy. It's and don't look to somebody. Don't look. Somebody is not your answer. And that goes back to self-care. Make sure that you're not looking for somebody to resolve your issues or desires or whatever. Make sure you're looking within and saying, what makes me whole? What makes me healthy? What makes me happy? What would help me to get to that next level? That's where the answers lie. And I think that if I were you, I would be looking there. Otherwise, I don't pick up a whole lot of other things, but I do. I just feel like you just need to exhale. You
Yeah.
just need to exhale.
And that's how they showed her. Just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And
Yep.
enjoy the moment. They want her to enjoy the moment. She doesn't. But she said a lot of stuff happened to her in her past, and her family pulls her energy. And you may just have to isolate. And that may be why they said another city, because sometimes you need to kind of get away from family so you're not that crutch that everybody leans on, and get out and just kind of make a way for yourself. You can't always pull people on, because that's weight that could slow you down. So get your footing together. And then if you want to reach back into the same spot that you are. So be mindful of how you offer your help. We're not saying don't offer help, but be mindful of how you offer your help for other people, and don't weigh yourself down with trying to help other people.
Yeah, and more
Um,
importantly, don't own their mess. It don't, because what happens is people will come to you and they will dump onto you their mess, and they walk away and feeling great. Now you carry it.
yep.
Don't do that.
And
Don't
you're
do that.
trying to find a solution. You're all weary about it. My friend told me something that one of her cousin's daughter said to her, and for 3 days I just was so sad for her, and there was nothing I could do. So I definitely took on her pain.
Yeah, yeah, and it's easier to do. You'd be surprised how easy we do that, even when we're not meaning to, because it's human. We're
Yeah,
humans. That's what
yeah.
we do. So wonderful, wonderful. Who is next, Miss Angie?
There was somebody in there. Who said? Oh, Selena Garcia.
Okay. And before we talk about that, folks, if you have not seen this book, it's an ebook. If you order it, you instantly get it downloaded to you. This is Angie's book. If you're having any kind of issues on things, on how to get over things, how to get through things, how to maneuver through things, how to deal with stuff, Angie gave you a roadmap. She gave you her own history and then how she had to work through it. Take the opportunity and avail yourself of this, because I tell you what, sometimes we just feel that when we see somebody, we think, okay, we don't understand that they come with a lot of life behind them that doesn't represent what you see right here. And so it's interesting, to hear from somebody who has been through it and has had struggles and has come out the other side far stronger and far more enlightened, but also not stained by the experience, but enlightened by the experience. But that enlightenment took time, right, Ms. Angie?
Woo. A long time.
A long time. So if I would strongly suggest, have the opportunity, check out this book. You will not be let down, and it's an ebook again, so you don't have to worry about ordering it and it coming through the mail. No, it's good. So, who was next, Miss Angie?
Selena. She's
That's
here
right.
and she asked for a general.
Okay.
And gosh, everybody is everybody unhappy, or like I feel like every reading they're telling me to tell you to have joy, to be happy, to stop sitting in a place of sadness, because they show me you and then they show me like joy and happiness over here, and they're saying I you're believing that the joy is not yours, because it says tell her, and I heard the joy is not hers. But why, like, why don't you think you deserve this joy? You're looking at it, or you're looking at everybody else's life and wondering why you can't have, I guess, like, why your life isn't like, doesn't seem happy like some other people's life is. And they're saying, focus on what you want, where you want to be. That was exactly what I heard. Focus on where you want to be. Like, what is it that you want? If you could wake up tomorrow in the life that you want to live, where would it be? Would it be in a different state, a different country? Would it be, well, what would your perfect job be? Would you be married? Would you have kids? Like, what is it that you want? You seem to be kind of watching everybody else's life go on and not knowing how to get yours together. And they're saying just focus on what you want, not on how to get there. A lot of times it's like, oh, I want to go to California. And then you're worried about, well, how am I going to get there? How much is it going to cost? Am I going to have this? And they're saying, no, just state what you want. We'll work it out and show you how to get to where you want to be. Stop worrying about how it's going to happen and just tell what you want to happen. Like, what is the perfect life for you, or even a life that is better than um where you are now? Like, in 6 months, where would you like to be? In 3 months, where would you like to be? And then those are the things that you keep showing me. A car stalling. Are you having car troubles? Or are they showing me that you are in a car with the car on, the engine is revving and the wheels are moving, but you're stuck up on blocks? So like you've put yourself in a situation where you've gotten stuck because you went over something, or you got off your path, and you're stuck in a situation and you're just gunning it, but you're not moving anywhere. So what you need to do is, they're saying you need to stop and allow them to remove the roadblock so that you can move forward. Like, they put the block up so that you can stop because you were off where you needed to be. Is how they're telling it to me.
Super.
I haven't heard a response, so I don't even know. That's what I got for Miss Elena.
Super, super, super. And this is the one you were talking. This is the actual guy, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, who's plucking your last nerve, Selena? Because I'm getting somebody's plucking my last nerve. And it's somebody who you knew would pluck your nerve, from what I understand. Because I'm getting that, you knew this was going to happen. So is it a family
That's
thing?
what they said. You put yourself in a situation
Yeah,
that you didn't need to be in.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm picking up. It's like you knew, you knew, you knew. Oh my goodness. Um, just bite your tongue, and then just give yourself space. This will be this too shall pass is what I just heard. This too shall pass. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Lord, so who is Selena? Who is the mouthy, very aggressive? Is it a sister or is it a cousin that's visiting with when you're all visiting together? Who's that little bossy? Because I'm getting this little mouthy, bossy, pushy woman, and it's not you. I'm not picking that. That's not the energy that I'm picking up for you. So it's not your energy. So it's somebody who is you're visiting with now, or you have been visiting. Who is this? Who is this person? Because their yeah, their energy is kind of. Uh, let's just say it's they have energy. I'll put I'll try to be nice. Oh, good lord. Uh so who is this? And don't give me a name, but do you can you identify? Can you own the in your head the person I'm thinking about? Again, this is a female, and she is not afraid to speak her mind. She is very outspoken, and she is somebody who just yeah. Anyway, don't let her get in your head. Don't let her get in your head. Yeah, yeah. Don't let her get in your head. This is not a good situation. So yeah. Give yourself some psychological relief by not letting her get there. All right, because again, she's planting seeds. This is not healthy. This is not healthy. Planting seeds, and she's not a. It's funny because she's a bit of a fire starter.
Well, she just had a friend that she talks to a lot.
So, oh my goodness. Enjoy your vacation. Oh my goodness. And let me, I just can't help it, but this is what I'm picking up. Oh, I couldn't help it. Is that, oh my gosh. Yes. Okay.
I like the drama.
And- exactly. Yes. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
she said sounds like my daughter.
Oh my. Oh, I hope not. This is because this energy is, yeah, this is trying. This is a trying energy for sure. So anyway, well, well.
Me too, Miss Bonnie, Bonnie Martin. I find myself sometimes. Listen, sometimes I be like Don just said, bite your tongue. Sometimes I have to like really grind my teeth, and I'll hear myself just saying our affirmation over and over and over and over again because people be really pushing you to your limit. So sometimes I just
Mhm.
find myself saying it over and over and over too to change my mood.
Shoot, sometimes I had to put my hand down my throat to keep my tongue from moving because it wants to wag.
Hello, so I don't have to reach out and touch somebody. Lord. I just
Exactly, and not in a kind way. Oh my goodness. So who is next, Miss Angie?
I don't know. Who do you see? Let me see. Oh, Jennifer Hawkins. She was the first person in here too, wasn't she,
Oh my
Don?
Jennifer, are you still here?
She says Jennifer is possible while I'm back. So Miss oh, she's the one that's in New Jersey, right? Was
Is
that
it?
her?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I've lost track. If she's the first one in, yeah, because she was visiting New Jersey, right?
I think so. Yeah, because she says y'all were right about the fun age for this. Oh, the fundage. Oh, I'm like, what? Oh, the money for this trip. So far, so good. Oh, good, good, good. Oh, okay, great, 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 great. I'm glad to hear that. So she did say she is still here, and she asked for a general. I
Super.
I just read it and totally forgot that fast. Um, keep making it seem like there's a job change coming when you get back home, but also they keep showing me something around the school, like a teacher or kids. So do you work with kids or do you work at a school? And then are you and if that is not true, then are you expecting to change jobs? Because they're showing me like a job change when you get back home. Like maybe an interview will come up or you'll get a decision or something, but I feel like you're going to change jobs when you get back home. So I'm really getting a job change for her, and they're like saying like have fun because when you get back, I think you're really gonna get like be engrossed in work or really have be like hit the ground running like moving forward. Oh, daughter's gonna start preschool and I'll be looking for a job. Okay, got it. That makes sense because they showed me little kids at the school. Okay, so that's perfect. So the little girl will be in school and you will get a job. That's what they're showing me. Like, because I thought you were getting a new job, but well, it is a new job because you're going back to work. So that is coming. If you were worried about it, it doesn't seem to be a problem. And they showed it to me when you get back. So I don't know if you're going to start the process then, but they definitely showed it to me and you will get the job. So just kind of decide what it is you want. Like I tell everybody else, how much money do you want to make? What kind of schedule do you want? Do you want to work from home? Do you want to go out to the office? Like, what is it that you want? Set those intentions. We just had the new moon on the 26th, wasn't it, Don? And so that's when you set your intentions for what you want to happen. You still got time to set your intentions or do a new moon ritual or just set your intentions and what your desires are and if whatever you want for your job and that's what you can look forward to happening for you or the universe bringing to you.
And who is this, Miss Angie?
um Jennifer Hawkins, she is the
Jennifer.
one that's in New Jersey.
Okay. Jennifer, do me a favor while you're traveling. Pay attention. Whoever's driving, make sure they're paying attention to the road. Make sure they're not distracted. No distracted driving. No distracted driving. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm picking up a warning sign, and it's not a flashing warning, so don't panic in that sense. But I'm getting the warning triangle, and it's showing the use of devices. So whoever's driving, whenever they're driving, while you're again for the next 2 or 3 weeks, whenever you're in a car with someone, or if you're driving yourself, please make sure they're not distracted because I'm getting the flashing warning sign about distracted driving. And when I get that sign, it tends to say, be careful because you could get yourself in an accident or whoever is driving at the time. So please do me a favor and pay attention to that warning sign. Hypervigilance right now is not a bad thing. It really isn't, because that's what I'm picking up. So be vigilant, and somebody picks up the phone and say, you know what, here, let me text for you. Let me do that for you, or whatever. Make sure that you don't. And you know what? I hope I'm so wrong and you've taken the precautions than to be right. I do not want to be right in these situations. So let's do that. Let's make sure that we are being cautious for the next 2 or 3 weeks. At any time you get in the car, even if you're not driving, and if somebody else is driving, they need a text. So you know what? Here, I'll help you. I'll give you that because I'm just getting that big warning sign, and it's not flashing, so it's not like it's really crisis, but it is a warning sign saying that this can be problematic. Okay, I'll put it that way. All right. And don't be surprised by the time you get home, somebody's going to need a dental appointment. I'm getting a dental issue from somebody, and so don't be surprised somebody has something came up while you're traveling. And I hate that when that happens, but that's what I'm picking up. Somebody dental. So don't be surprised. Dental visit. Plan for it already.
The dentist busting, that is mine. Oh, I just be in they tell me to do, I do. So when I go back and they be like, oh my gosh, you're blah, 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 it's great. I be like, that's because I do everything you tell me to do. Because I don't like when you tell me I have problems with my teeth. And I don't like having problems with my teeth.
Amen. Amen. Lord have mercy. I have I'm not wearing them right now, but I have Invisaligns because my teeth were moving so much and they were putting pressure and I was biting my jaw. So I had to get them at my age to keep from biting my jaw. And also,
Doing that but right here. And I
uh-huh.
was like, I need to let them know because that's annoying.
Yeah, yeah, it was right here and right here. I was getting two places, one on the upper, one on the lower. I guess it's because it was cockeyed or whatever was that. I don't know what was happening. And since I've done that, no more, thank goodness. And I still so I have these little stays on. And the problem is though, is that as my teeth moved, I now have little gaps between my teeth, which I never had before. And so food gets and it's like in there, and you're like, So it's it's one of those things I don't like.
Well, I gotta floss so much. And she was like, oh, the spaces. Listen, you need to fix that. All this money I done paid you, these should be tight. What is the problem?
I know. I feel the same way. It's like, Lord have mercy. The problem is, Angie, oh my gosh, I didn't tell you this, or maybe I did. I don't remember. I was so happy and ready to celebrate that I was four trays away, four or six trays away, right? And that's 2 weeks, every 2 weeks it changes. And I was that close. I'm thinking, oh, I can count down. I can smell the ending. I mean, it's so close, I can smell it. And what happened is I started breaking the upper tray on the first day, and it happened the first time, and so I had to revert back to the tray before, and it broke, and it snapped in the same place, like right here. And so I went to the dentist about a week later, and I said, I've gone through my last three back because I keep them because they save one or two more from back in case you have to do that, right? And come to find out that the dentist that was working with him, which isn't there anymore, she ordered these ones that they ride right here at the tooth line, but they don't give the strength that was needed because this tooth needs extra pushing, right? And so it snapped because it wasn't, and so he had to get new ones. And when he did, started all over again. So now I'm back to the 40 weeks, which is now I'm now down to 30 some weeks, but it's like all over
Oh,
again.
I'll be like, where he work at? We need to have a conversation. Because what is the problem that I have to start all over again? No,
Exactly.
no.
Yes. Yes. And I'll tell you what, now it's interesting. My top ones have moved so much. The bottom ones are obstinate. And I have the newest tray that I put in, that new one, man, it causes such a pain. And like, oh my God, unbelievable pain. And I'm thinking, damn, is it worth this? Maybe I should just have me biting my gum from now on. Hey, Brittany Larson, nice to see you in. Nice to
Hey,
see you
Brittany.
in. Who else, Miss Angie? Who's next?
Tina Tops is in here.
Tina Thompson?
She
Oh, top.
asked for a general earlier, and when I just read her comment about the kids and the dentist, they showed me like a pipe bursting and water coming out, but I don't think that's what's going to happen to you. I think it's just going to be an unexpected emergency or unexpected expenses that's going to come up. But that's how they showed it to me, like a pipe bursting and getting everything wet. But they're showing me like an unexpected expense is going to come up for you. I heard you'll be fine. Are you still looking for a second job? Because they said you'll just pick up more hours. So I feel like you're looking for a second job or something to do over the summer, um, to earn a little bit extra money. And I feel like you're going to get it. It's not going to be what you had during Christmas. I feel like it's going to be something else. Or maybe you told me that you had already started something else, and they're saying you're just going to pick up some more hours. It's going to be an unexpected bill. You're going to be fine. And you're going, like I said, even though it's going to be an unexpected bill to, just make extra money to pay for it. So they're saying, don't worry about it. And then I see you going across country, but it seems like you're going down south somewhere. So they're showing me you going on a trip. So I feel like if you haven't decided, you will go on the trip, but it seems to be going down south some kind of way. Um, more. So that's what I got for you, Miss Tina.
Super. Let's see what I'm picking up for Tina.
Hey, Virgil from Manchester.
Hmm.
And I feel like you're saving for a big purchase. So continue to save. Um, you're doing well. Like when you get the extra hours, you'll be able to save for that too.
Are you looking at moving though, Tina, or did you just move? Because I'm picking up a relocation. I'm picking up a move. I don't.
I think she did move, but I don't know how. Like maybe it was late last year. I don't know that it was
Mhm.
this year. But
Okay.
I think she's also looking for a house too.
Okay, because I'm picking up move energy. You
Yeah.
got to move it, move it. You got to move it, move it. Um, and I do see that happening. By the way, by the end of the year, you'll have moved and you'll be in place for Christmas. You'll be in a new place.
Oh
You'll
wow,
definitely be in a new
that's
place.
good.
Yeah. Yes. So is your youngest a girl? Is your youngest a daughter?
Oh, she's been in
Correct.
her place since August, so that means her lease will be up in August. So, like you said, Don, she could be by the end of the year.
Yeah, I'm seeing you in a new place by December. I really am. Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you have is your youngest a little a girl? Because I'm seeing this young girl sit at the foot of the Christmas tree, like she's kneeling at the foot of the Christmas tree, and the presents are there, and she's just looking back and beaming, like they're so like this is going to be one of your best Christmases. I know this, Tina. This is going to be one of your best Christmases you've had. I don't know if things have been rough recently or over the period of time or whatever, but whatever is happening in your world and in your universe, things are like it's kind of like cogs in the wheel, cogs, and they go like this and then they snap into place. You're getting ready for things to finally snap into place. You again, you feel like you're doing this and you've been fighting, and even though you're making progress, you can't see it because. But what happens is finally it clicks, and as it's going to pop into place, and so much is going to be clear, and your life is this is going to be your best year. So if your granddaughter doesn't live with you, she will be in your house on Christmas, and she will be there. I just see her in front of the Christmas tree, and I see her looking up and just beaming. And again, it's letting you know that this is going to be a really good Christmas. So make sure that you are cognizant of conversations around Christmas. So where when people say, I'm going to go here, make them aware. Hey, for this Christmas, why don't we also make sure we're going to be around the house for a time so we can be together. Because again, I just feel like the energy is so positive already that you really want to share this with them. This is a family Christmas energy. Okay. So you live with your daughter. Okay. That makes sense. But if you have other kids, again, make sure that they're planning to be around you Christmas, because this is a special Christmas. I really do. I don't know exactly. They're not showing me what makes it so special, but I'm telling you, it's going to be an amazing Christmas for you. It really is. And I just see her beaming face. I just see her smiling face, just glowing. It's wonderful. So there you go. All right.
That is great. That is all
Yeah.
good news, Miss Tina. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Who's next? Hey, Quinn, Stephanie, Katie.
Yeah. Washington State's showing up tonight. You see that? Bonnie was saying that Jennifer, Selena, Katie, and Bonnie are all
Oh
in
my God.
Washington State. Man, we own. What is it? I love that. That's great. Maybe we need to do a remote there one time. Go visiting.
Hey.
Yeah.
So I see that there was a Starla Burst asked for a general.
Oh my gosh, I haven't heard Starla Burst in so long.
Yeah.
Remember way back? Is this the same one? I wonder. I bet it is,
I think
right?
so. Oh, Stephanie says she's there, and Micaiah. I don't even know. Micaiah, what was your question? I'm good, Brittany. How are you? Brittany Larson.
Oh, I love Brittany Larson. She's such a sweet person.
Okay, Katie Bradley Melvin says she'll take a reading. Oh, and Starla Burst is here too. So whichever,
So,
God.
folks, if you have not seen, if you are on TikTok, please look up Brittany Larson, Brittany Larson. She is profound. She is skilled. Her mediumship skills are strong. Her psychic skills, she's just amazing. But also, she just understands people and life. And so, if you go and follow her on TikTok and other social medias, you will be glad you did. Okay. Now, of course, make sure you come back and watch us too. But we share the wealth. We share the wealth. And one more thing. And I'm putting Angie on the spot here, but I think that she won't have an issue with this. Is that if anybody out there would like to actually come on and have us read for you live, we will, if we can, if you let us know in advance, which for a specific time, we can send you a link, and then you come on the show and we do a live longer reading than what we're doing these. We'll give you a good reading, a really intense reading, so people can see what a real longer, more fully developed reading is. So if, and believe me, if you pay for us to give you a reading like this, it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. So we are giving this opportunity to anybody. If you would like to email me, let me take this thing off of the bottom so you can see the email addresses, or email Angie, and let us know. Oh, Angie's email address isn't there, but email me then. Here it is. And what we'll do is, if we will set a time, a date, a specific date, and during the window of the show, we'll say during this window, and you'll come on, and Angie and I will both read for you, and you will be a third person on the screen with us, and we will do it so where you are, and we will be respectful of privacy. We won't take and redo anything. Brittany Larson says yes. Okay. Oh, absolutely, Brittany. We would love to do it. So email me, Brittany. Send me a message with the or however where we can send you the link, and then we'll talk about time. That's great. Or and everybody else. Somebody, and it's, I mean, we can line up a few different people on different nights. So again, folks, if you'd like to do it, let us know. But oh yeah, Brittany, be fun. Brittany, it'd be wonderful if you come and read with us too. That would be fun too.
That's it. But I'd also want to do readings with you guys.
Oh, I didn't read that part. Sorry. That's it. There you go. I should focus. So yeah, no. Oh, Brittany, we would love to have you. Oh my God, and you guys will love Brittany. You really will. So yeah.
Virgil, I'm not mad at you anymore. I'm over it and done with it. That was a year ago, or was it 2? No, that was a year ago.
Is this the Virgil who was the crazy?
In Manchester. He's in
Yeah.
Yeah. God, I forgot who we were doing. Katie. Was it Katie?
We haven't decided yet. We were talking about who.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So pick one. We're good.
Either one. I'm good.
I love that. As the rolling.
Oh wait. Well, who's still in there?
Hey Pam Shore, nice to see you in. Good. Thanks for coming to class last night. I appreciate it. It was good having you there.
Who's still here? Which one is still here? Starla or Katie? Oh well, Katie's right here. Katie Newark. Is that the right
Starla's here too. She said, I'm here, and it's been a long time. Yep. So which one?
That was Brandon. He is loud as he could possibly be. Okay.
Well, were you talking about Katie Bradley or Katie Newcomb?
Oh well, Starla Burst is up here now, so I don't even have to choose. I don't remember now.
Me neither. Okay.
It was Katie Bradley Metland. Oh, okay. Well, now I'm ready for Starla Burst because I already got into her energy.
And Starla Burst, is it general or is it specific? I don't think I saw that.
I think she said general.
Did she? Okay. Starla Burst. What's the "I Love to Love You, Baby"? What is this sex song? What is this sexy Donna Summer song? "I Love to Love You, Baby." And I don't do love readings, so let's not get too excited yet. But there is a kind of love connection. Starla, are you in a new relationship, or are you not in a relationship, but maybe one might be coming? Because I am picking up some serious love to love you, baby energy. What's going on here, Starla? Do share. Do share. Oh, I can't believe it. And me, Bonnie, hopefully you're not here. Bonnie, not Bonnie Rafferty, but Bonnie Morris. Hopefully you're not here because I'm not stealing your love reading energy.
Exactly.
So again, Starla, are you in a new relationship or are you not in one? Because I'm getting this "I love to love you, baby" energy. Absolutely, Virgil. It is a wonderful song. I love that song. And it's interesting because it was recorded in Germany, of all places. Yes. Did you know that, Angie?
Now I could just see her just singing it and twirling.
Actually, she was writhing on the floor when she sung that song. They had her writhing on the floor and just kind of doing all this stuff to kind of get that energy. I'm not, but I was playing a song game recently with that song. I think. Well,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Oh,
but
nice.
Starter Birth, I think it's going to be more than just a song in a game. I get a new relationship coming your way. I feel that this gentleman is going to be about 6 feet. I don't know if you like him tall, but he's about 6 feet, 6'1". He's going to be of strong build, not skinny, not thin. He's going to be built, but he's going to, he's going to be a sizable man, but not heavy. You know what I'm saying? He's also going to be has a deeper baritone voice. He's going to have a very strong personality, very confident. And he doesn't want to play. He's not playing. So don't, when you connect with this person, don't do all of the silly demure stuff. That is not going to work for him. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want that. He wants somebody who is confident and somebody who knows themselves. He doesn't want to pick you up and carry you and to to nurse you and all those things. He wants a partner. So make sure that you make sure that you are someone who is open to being an addition to him and not a a compliment to him. He's not looking. He doesn't want a trophy wife. He doesn't want that. He wants somebody who can challenge him, somebody who has wit, who has charm herself, and somebody who can carry a conversation. That's what I'm picking up for you, Starla. And it's coming. You're going to have this before July. I think he's coming in before July. And this is close soon because June is right around the corner. But he's coming in like before July 4th holiday, or maybe at the July 4th holiday. Don't be surprised if you have a celebration on July 4th. This is the guy you meet. So there you go. Bonnie, I stole your thunder.
And I'm glad you did because I don't want to do a love reading now. So Miss Thurla, when I got into your energy, they showed me a tic tac game, like tic tac toe, but it was one of the big ones where you would kind of take like a sandbag and throw it on the X or throw it on the O to play the game. But they're saying you're not playing the game correctly. You're not playing by the rules. You're taking all your sandbags and throwing them in one spot. So they're saying, in essence, you're putting all your eggs in one spot. I keep hearing diversify, diversify. You are, instead of trying to strategically win, you just want to make sure all of your little tokens go in the one spot. And they're saying that's not how you play the game. That's not what you're supposed to do. So then they showed me work. So are other people recruiting you or wanting you to come work for them and you're loyal to this company or you don't want to leave? Like, I feel like you could like either be a consultant or, kind of work other jobs too, but you're loyal to this company and they're saying you need to diversify. Like you have skills that could be used in multiple areas or bring you multiple lines of income. But they're showing me like you're not diversifying. That's the word they keep using over and over and over again. Diversify, diversify. You're not playing the game correctly. So you're not utilizing all your skills in an effort to win the game or move yourself forward. You're putting all your eggs in one basket. And they're saying that's not the correct way to do it. And they just keep saying you need to diversify. You need to really like put yourself out there and look, or maybe you're stuck in one career field and they're saying you need to like look at all the skills you have. There's other things that you could do and you're just not doing it. So, oh, you are loyal to your job. And they're saying you really need to put yourself out there because other people would want you and you have the talents and skills to do multiple different things that would bring you more money, the amount of money you're desiring, and be specific about how much you want. Don't say I want to make more money and then if you make $15 you get 15.10. That's more money, but what you probably wanted was 25, something like that. So be a little bit more specific. I want a job that pays me $50,000 more or pays me $25,000 more. I work from home. I'm this, I'm that. Like you decide what you want so that you know what doesn't look like that. One of the things my sister used to say all the time is decide what you want to reject everything that doesn't look like that. That keeps you from being confused. That keeps you from clouding your options. If you know what you want, the things that don't look like that you can reject, and they won't waste your time, and you won't miss out on the opportunity. One of the lessons that keeps coming to me this week is sometimes you have to do a series of steps to get to the goal that you want to go through. So if you want to buy a car or something like that, maybe you have to accept the job, save the money, get your credit, down in order to be able to afford a car. So a series of steps to get you to where you need to be. And they're saying the diversify is what they just keep saying over and over and over again. Like, put yourself out there and help, let people know that you are available. You're too loyal to your job. And not to say that they're not loyal to you, but you have greater skills and could expand and make more money, or at least make your job be a little bit more competitive. If you really want to stay, let them know that you've been offered another job and they may counter. So those are just things you could do, but you're holding yourself back is how they're showing it to me. Oh, I'm not trying to call you out, but that's what they're saying. Like, you really do need to uh kind of focus on your goals, not the company's goals, but your goals. What is it that would be meaningful for your future for you? Because you do have the talents to grow and to be in management. So that's what I got for you, Miss Thurleverse.
Fantastic, fantastic. And then it was Katie, right? Then it was
I
Katie.
like that.
Katie.
Hello, Allison. Yes, that
Mhm.
case.
All right, Katie, you are up now.
Hey,
Katie, Katie,
Pam,
Katie.
unbalanced Libra.
I saw that. Welcome in, Pam. It's good to see you.
All right. Okay. So Katie, and I think Katie said general too. Okay.
Now that song is in my head. It is just stuck there on that, just over and over and over. Oh my God.
So Katie, they showed me somebody on stage behind the scenes, hiding behind a curtain, and they're saying, yes, you should. Like, you need to come from behind the curtain and come out center stage and make yourself known to people. So I don't know if, like, you have a dream or something, you've kind of been hiding behind the background, or maybe you're the mastermind behind a project or something, and you're staying behind the scenes, but they're saying you need to come out of the shadows and let it be known. Let people know who you are, and take credit. This is the word they're saying. Take credit for the work that you're doing. Stop letting other people take credit for it. Because if you're not there, or if like nobody if the information was given to you, then you're the person who should be doing the job. Stop giving away your ideas for to other people who are not as capable as you are. So they're saying, come from behind the scenes, like, get out of the shadows and come center stage and take your rightful due. And like, is that something you want to do? Like, because I'm not sure if they're just saying you need to take center stage, or if you actually want to be on a stage, like that's what your goal is. That's just the image that they gave me, is somebody hiding behind the curtain, and they're saying, just come out from behind the curtain and go to center stage and then speak, and you will be accepted. Like, you want it, they're going to celebrate your talent. Like, don't be afraid. That's what they're telling me, or that's what I'm getting for you. That's what I got for Kate. Oh, Virgil, when I come back to Manchester, you better be available, or I'm going to be mad at you all over again. Oh, on Facebook, Pam. Um, um, oh, she says she doesn't toot her own horn much. We can't hear you. Oh,
No, I'm saying Pam says that Angie, I went to like your page and I'm the first. Is that YouTube or
I didn't
Facebook?
know
Which one?
either.
Yeah, because are we sure it's the right Angie or is it a scammer? Because I think Angie's YouTube is good, right? Your numbers are,
I think so.
yeah. Well, you've been at this for a little while. We've been doing this for a little while. So yeah, let us know which one, Pam.
Oh, YouTube.
YouTube. Oh, the first. Oh, I no. Oh, she means the first like
Oh,
today.
oh, for the live.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
okay.
I was thinking follow, subscribe. I'm so focused on follow and subscribe. You have me worried. I'm like, oh no, because we have people who do the copycat thing and they make it look like theirs and it's ours and we fuss with them all the time. But YouTube
There's
is pretty
been
good
a
at not
couple
doing
of Shauna on IG, and I'm like I don't know if these are real or not, but I'm like they can't be. Like Shauna wouldn't have this many different pages or different versions of her. This is ridiculous. Like there's a couple of Shauna on IG.
it. Yes, exactly. And while we're at it, just to remind people, like Pam just said, let's see some more likes, shares, and subscribes and follow.
One more thing, Katie. Did you just meet a guy, or are you like? I feel like you're in the beginning stages of a relationship, or you just met somebody and you're a little bit timid about whether you should go out on a date with this person or you should meet up with this person. They're saying yes, you should. Like yes, you should seems like a lot of the responses. So I think they're saying yes, you should move forward with this person and not be afraid of it. That could be you behind the stage too. You seem to not be very sure of who you are. Like you have the talent, everybody else sees it in you, but you don't see it in you. And so you just need to kind of get your confidence up a little bit. Oh, you've been married 21 years. So who is the best? It's for a job, like an interview or something, because they're saying you need to go and meet this person. And they're saying, yes, you should. So I see you sitting across from a guy. Um, so unless it's an interview, but it didn't feel like an interview, it felt like you guys were out at a restaurant. They're saying yes. So I don't know. I see you meeting sitting across from a guy. So unless it's a family member you're estranged from, they're saying yes, you should. You should go and sit and talk to this person. So that's what I'm getting for you.
Katie, what so Katie, you and the family have something planned for the end of like end of July, early August. Are you guys going away somewhere? Do you guys have plans to go away someplace? I believe in infinite. Yeah, because I'm picking up a trip, and I don't know why they're pointing it out because it seems like, I don't know if it's even planned yet, but it seems like it is. Or so, were you contemplating a trip, or is it again? I don't know. Keep your calendar a little flexible for the mid to end August. Okay, if you haven't already planned on something, something's coming up and something will pop up. So keep some flexibility in your schedule for that time frame. That's super important, because apparently this is a not you can't miss the opportunity is what I'm getting. Okay. Um, Dad's 80th birthday in August.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that you can't miss that. No, exact. That makes sense because I'm picking up. They may not have planned yet for a party or something, but something's going to
Oh,
happen. So
it's two
please make sure
trips.
you
She
make
said
that.
they have to travel for both.
Yeah. You definitely do that. Yeah. That's super important. So that makes me happy because that's and it's. I think again the important thing is that you're gonna be challenged with things that pop up that may make you feel like I may have to cancel the trip. Don't do it. As Angie says,
Don't
look at
do
my
it.
face. Don't do it.
No,
Look at my
don't do
face.
it.
And actually, I'm going to let the
Look at my face.
video.
Don't do it. No.
I love that video.
I know it's one of my ultimate favorites. And as old as it is for us, it's one of the first things I
Yes,
ever did.
and
Remember?
and it
I
was
still,
perfect. Look, and you've only gotten better since then, Don. Like, oh my gosh. And it is one of my favorites.
and yet that's still one of my
But of course,
favorites.
it's
It's a
about me, so I
go-to.
love it.
Because am I the drama? Right.
Oh, she said her dad doesn't know she's
Oh.
trying to. Well, don't surprise him. He is 80.
Yeah, we want him to live additional years, so let's not
Soft
give him
surprise.
too much of a heart problem. Yes, but please make sure you keep that's a requirement. Make sure you make that happen. That you can't miss that one, no matter what. You got to make sure you tell people way in advance, and so there's not even a question mark. Okay, so because I can, that's the thing that was told. You have to make that. You have to do that. Okay, God, I love it when things line up. Shall we give Pam a reading from Mr. Evans?
He's in here. Rick Evans is in here. Yeah,
Oh,
she
is
wants
he?
us to
I
read
didn't see
him.
him.
He said
All right,
hello.
we can read Mr. Evans.
But he didn't say what kind of reading.
He wants a hello reading. A hella reading.
She said he already has some heart problems. That's why they celebrating her. Katie, I feel like you're gonna get some good news about work. Like, you may not be looking for it, but I feel like you're gonna get some good news about work. And I think the guy that she was sitting across the table from, if it's not romantic, because she says she's married, no judgment.
Potential employer.
It might be her employer. It might be a new, like, an interviewer,
Yeah.
prospective employer.
Yeah. One other thing I was picking up for her that it could be is somebody who has an idea for her to help her start a business,
Okay.
to start her kind of, her own side hustle.
Because and that's why they said come. Like, I feel, well, they telling her to come from behind the curtain, so maybe she has other things she could
Yep.
do, and she's just not doing it.
Yep. Yeah, she keeps her candle under the bushel, and they're like, let it out, so where you can share with other people.
Exactly. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm always tooting my own horn.
Not me. I'm shy, and I never do that. Never talk about myself. And you know what? I won't even talk about myself now. So instead, I'll let you talk. Tell me, what do you think about me? Oh, Rick says general.
Oh, okay. Okay, so general for Rick Evans.
Rick needs a break. Rick needs a break. I get the feeling of tired energy. I get like a tiredness. Are you kind of trapped in a wheel at work or something? Is work not being as fulfilling as it used to be? Or are you feeling like, again, you're just not getting as much out of work that you used to? Do you not like it as much? What's happening there? I feel you need to do something to kind of spark that energy with work again, because I'm getting, or are you getting closer to retirement or something and you're looking forward to that? I don't know, because I'm picking up this just like a just an energy of needing to getting that fun work energy again. It's just I don't pick that. I'm feeling it's missing.
Don, I think that you're right, because they kept showing me a toothache, but then they kept saying it's not the teeth, it's a tension headache. So I was going to say, are you under a lot of stress? And if work isn't enjoyable anymore, then that's it. Because I felt like it was a very tense tension headache. Like his whole face over here was kind of scrunched up.
Yeah.
Oh, he said, absolutely, Don.
Yeah. So Rick, also, can you help me with this? Because I picked up another kind of interesting thing. And it's like, I hear you saying this, and I don't know if you said this, but I get this. It's that thing. It's like, I hear you saying, when my personal life gets good, the other side goes to shit. And when the other side is good, my personal life goes to shit. So it's like your personal life is kind of lining up, and yet your work life is doing the opposite. And it's like it's one of those things. Is that right too? Because I'm picking up that dual energy in that way. So it's like, damn, how come it's either one or the other? I don't get both, and that's the energy I'm also picking up. So it's I don't think you're having an issue in your personal life. I think your personal life is pretty good, or good, not just pretty good. This is definitely about work. So you need to figure out a way to spark your professional life somehow. You need to give it a jolt of some kind. And I'm not talking do something crazy and get fired and do something whatever, but something that will give you inspiration again, to make you enjoy work again. So he said yes. I'm guessing he's meaning yes, that the personal life versus that one. I think that's what it.
I'm like, we asked 400 questions and then they just say yes. Okay.
I'm terrible at that. Angie knows I do tend to ask too
Because
many in a
we
row,
want
and
to
then I'm
know
like, which
so
one is that
bad, like
for?
it's confirmation, and by the time y'all catch up with what we said, we like, well, I don't know what that's a yes
Yeah.
to. Oh, no problem.
Yeah,
In your love
exactly.
life.
No problem.
Okay.
I love life. Yeah, yeah. That's the balance I was talking about. That's the good part, and the bad part is like,
Oh
okay,
yeah,
how come we
that's
can't be
where I got
both
the
good at one
tension
time?
headache from. Okay, that work isn't
Yeah,
good. Okay.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I feel
Interesting.
like he's working on maybe like a big project or something that requires his concentration, but he's for some reason he's not locked in as he should be. Like his mind is on other things. Oh,
Oh, Miss Pam. Oh.
wait a minute.
Hmm.
You know what? I saw some of them pictures, but I know we was like right there, right there. Okay, all right.
I haven't seen any pictures.
Oh,
Where are these
on
pictures?
Facebook. Oh, they out at the games. I think they were at a baseball game. Yeah, they took a couple pictures together. You know,
Pam,
I'm
how
a Facebook
come I'm not
friend,
with you on
so I saw
Facebook?
it, but I didn't know we was right there, right there. All right, I'm happy for that. I just send me the invitation. You know, I'm gonna come, Miss Pam.
But what I don't have you on
I don't
Facebook or
know, but
something,
I
Pam,
saw it.
because
I was
I don't
like,
see you.
oh,
I'm gonna take it personally, Pam, that I'm not on Facebook with you. So I'm gonna look you up. I'm gonna look you up. Oh my goodness.
oh, problem with a problem from his former relationship. It is like her dad, your boss. As if I can feel all of this just kind of it's just like a tension thing. Like instantly it yeah, it stresses you out to yeah. Um but he said it's not work, so it's a former relationship.
No, he said it's not work. I thought he said it was work too. No.
Oh, I don't know. I kept feeling like it was work, like it was
Yeah.
um
I think it's that and also a issue with a former relationship.
um
Is that
that's
what
what I
I
said.
get?
Is it your
Am I right?
is her dad like your boss?
Yeah.
Oh, he said, oh, well, that
Yeah.
is good news. All right, Pam.
Yeah. I
And we
kind of
meet you in
suspect.
class, but when you're in love, you ain't gotta come to class.
I'm glad for you, Pam.
Let me see if I
It's
can
been a
do
while.
anything else for Rick. They're telling me that it'll settle. Like they're saying the sand will settle. So, and they're showing me an hourglass, and like there's like I feel like you're right at the end of whatever the situation is, or whatever it is that's causing you to stress. I feel like it's going to be done shortly because they're saying the dust will settle, and they're showing me like sand in an hourglass kind of settling, and things will kind of go back to normal. You won't have to go through all this stuff, and because you're looking forward to moving forward. And are you planning a trip? Could that just be the honeymoon? Because I see you planning a trip, and I hope you weren't secretly planning the honeymoon, but I see you planning a trip and and hoping that everything goes well.
Whoops. Angie just gave it away.
Lord, just this all bad. Um, but they're saying that you need to I mean that, like I said, everything will settle, everything will be okay, and it won't cause a problem with where you're going. With the trip that you're planning or where you're going, you'll be fine. Like maybe it is with a former person because it feels like you're afraid this person is going to interfere with the trip. But things seem to be things are going to settle, and the dust is going to clear, and you're going to be fine moving forward. Is how I got it. Medina, are you asking for a love reading or are you saying you would love a reading? If you would love a reading, yes. If you want a love reading, then you're gonna have to wait for Miss Bonnie on Friday night. Oh, they're eloping. Oh, is that what the you? Oh, they're
That's the
hoping
trip
that
then.
everything goes together. Okay.
So they're taking a trip to elope. Is that because didn't you pick up a trip?
Yeah, I got a trip, and it was a worry that something was going to interfere with the trip, but they're saying it's going to be fine. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just get the marriage license and go.
Exactly. Hey,
Done.
you know someone who has a minister's license, by the way.
I was just gonna say, Don, you like I want to volunteer you. I was gonna mumble that under my breath and be like, well, Don, you got the license,
Yeah.
you can do it.
Yeah, I'm performing a wedding on the 7th of June, actually, in St. Augustine, Florida. So I'll be
Exactly.
hooking some folks up, getting them hitched.
Exactly.
Yes, congratulations,
Things will be
fam.
fine with your former situation. It will die down. Just keep focusing on your future,
Yep.
how you want it to be, and that will. They are showing me that dying down and that settling, and being over and done with it. Like, don't send any negative vibes to it. Stay in your positive vibes, thinking about your future forward, and
Mhm.
give no none of your mental capacity to that, and it is going to die down.
Give it no oxygen. Give it no oxygen. Yep, you'll be fine. And again, I think once you guys are married, that's kind of the closing of the door that worries them. So yeah, that so she's like, hey, let me amp it up until, and it's like okay, but once the marriage is done, it's like okay, I realize it's done. So yeah, you're good. You're good. Good things in front of you. But again, also pay attention to the work and make sure that you add spark back into that energy there because it is lacking and and you should not hate you should not it's not hate but you should look forward to saying hey if I got to go to work it should be at least enjoyable to a degree
Exactly.
so, all
All
right, Miss Angie, who is next?
right. Renee James has been in here a while.
No problem, fam, thank you for
But
popping in.
Dina, I didn't skip you. I see that you want a general, so let us get Renee, because that's who I was thinking next anyway. Um, can I get a read? Renee, she said general. Okay, so immediately when I saw your name, the James part, they showed me like somebody getting prepared to jump. Like they showed me some little girls jumping rope, and you are the person getting ready to jump in the rope. And you keep hesitating. You keep hesitating to jump in and just take action. Are you trying to start your own business? Because they're saying like stop stalling. Just jump in and do it. Like it's going to work out for you. You just need to go ahead business or you leaving the current job that you have. I feel like it's your own personal business. Like don't completely quit the job that you have, but go ahead and move forward with this. Like stop stalling. They show me you just ready to jump and you're looking for the perfect time. And they're saying this is a good time. No time is going to be 100% perfect for you to get what, oh, you just lost the job. Um, so they're telling me to jump right back for you to jump right in because another opportunity is coming for you. Just go ahead and be out there. Like, I don't know if you're kind of like devastated by it and you're thinking like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? And they're saying, nope, just get back out there. Like you're hesitating to go take that leap and they're saying, go and do it. But I feel like it's your own, um, got an apprentice job. Apprentice job. Like okay, because I feel like it's your own business, and they're saying have confidence in yourself and go forward with it. Don't keep stalling, or don't keep like holding yourself back. You're ready to do this, and you are capable and can do this. They're saying you can do this, and they just show me hands on your back supporting you and pushing you forward. So I don't know if these are your ancestors or just your higher power, but you have the support you need to move you forward. You just got to have the confidence in yourself mentally to do it, because you know skillfully whatever business it is that you're trying to do, you have the skills to do it, but mentally you don't have the confidence to move yourself forward. So they're saying just go for it. The opportunity is there for you. So I'm feeling like the success is just waiting on you. You just have to jump in and do it. So that's what I got from Miss Renee. And they show me a King of Wands, so that's somebody's very passionate about what they're doing. Very skillful and creative. So go for it, whatever it is.
Renee, I want to offer you an opportunity. Take a look at this. This is the newest episode, and Shauna and myself's podcast. It's called Conversations for the Conscious Mind. This is turning setbacks into comebacks. This one brings right for you right now, because you being let go from that situation, you can look at it two ways. You can look at it, if you want, as a setback, but you can also see it as the opportunity to focus, redirect, and move forward, and maybe again with a better opportunity or in a better direction or something like that. So start with the mindset. Start with your mindset and say, you know what? Even if you didn't want to lose the opportunity, start with the fact that it's gone. Plain and simple, it's gone. So once we get beyond it's gone, then we say, okay, now it frees me up to do what? And this could mean, again, a better job, a better opportunity, a better company, means so much more. It's how you deal with it that makes the difference right now.
Oh my gosh, Don, that makes so much sense, because they kept saying it's what you prayed for. So like a lot of times we'll pray for something and we'll see it happening this way, and you'll get it a totally different way. And they're saying this is what you prayed for. So whatever it is that you were praying for, this is a part of you getting there, because it seems like you needed that push forward. And now that you don't have the ties to this job, you can now push yourself forward. Like you can take that opportunity that is coming for you, and they're saying move forward.
And
Like
sometimes the comfort,
different ways to look at it.
Yeah, and sometimes that comfort, even though it's not the optimal situation, we'd rather have the comfort than the discomfort. But the discomfort is the moving forward. The discomfort is getting beyond, the change aspect of it, and saying, you know what, now the change is put into motion. Now I'm freed up to do something more. Okay. So keep that in mind. So yeah, see this as a positive. Think of it as a positive, and then work through it with a positive mindset, and do not be surprised at what comes your way. So that's what I'm getting. We can't hear you, Angie.
Oh, she said I did pray and meditate on it for a month.
Yep, good.
She says, "Oh my God, I did pray and meditation on it for months before." Gosh, I totally forgot my thought. It was about the praying and the meditation. Gosh, I totally lost my thought.
Could it be that this is one of the times you're actually getting what you asked for, even though it doesn't seem that way?
Along those lines, yes. Like you're getting exactly what you asked for. It's the push that you need, because they keep focusing on somebody pushing her in her back to move forward. Like she was afraid to make that jump, and now you don't have any. It's not like you don't have any other alternative, but you might as well just go ahead and take that leap and move forward.
Exactly. Yep. And talking about meditation and praying, there's another word in there that you should be using, is affirmations. Remember to use your affirmations.
She said she visualized it for 30 days straight, but now that it's happened, it happened too fast because she's not ready to move. And they're like, "Nope, you ready? Ready?
You're ready."
Exactly,
and it's like the mother bird pushing the baby out of the nest. It's like, fly, baby, fly.
And what they tell you, be careful what you pray for.
We always warn that, don't we? We're like, you know what? Be careful and be specific, because when you get it, sometimes you're like, damn, I didn't expect quite that way. Well, you weren't specific. You didn't get clear enough, but you got it. Anyway, the good part is don't forget your affirmations. And talking about affirmations, right here in the corner is the book that I wrote about affirmations. And again, it is telling universe what you want, and then having it come to you. And yesterday I was playing with AI music and I made a song about my affirmation. I believe in infinite abundance. My wants and needs are always met. You should use that every day, at least 3 times, repeat it 3 times, mean it when you say it, say it when you mean it, or create your own affirmation. But again, use the affirmations like the one in this song. It won't be long though. I'll play a little bit. Well, I thought I'd play. Let's see.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Infinite, infinite.
Can you hear it?
Ooh, baby, I believe. Woke up this morning with a smile so wide. The sun's pouring blessings and I'm open wide. Every dream I plant, it's coming to bloom. Cause I walk in faith, there's no fear in this room. And I say it loud, I say it clear. Prosperity is always near. With every breath, with every step, I'm aligned, I'm blessed, I'm set. I believe in infinite abundance. I'm thankful every day for all I've got. My wants and needs, they're always answered. The universe provides and I thank it a lot. Money, love, success, and joy, they're flowing to me like I'm heaven's envoy. Life is sweet and I am free. Abundance is my legacy. Career's on fire, I'm doing what I love. I shine like diamonds, rising up above. My heart is full, my table's fed. No more worry, no more dread. I trust the path, I trust the plan. The rhythm of life is in my hands. Each door that opens, I step through with gratitude in all I do. I believe in infinite abundance. I'm thankful every day for all I've got. My wants and needs, they're always answered. The universe provides and I thank it a lot. Success.
So I just wanted to play a little bit of that.
I what was I gonna say? I could just imagine him. Like, I feel like it's so 80s,
Mm-hmm.
like just on a stage with just like, just people going dancing all around him and
Mm-hmm.
the tight I can see it. I can see him singing that on stage. Just so clear.
Absolutely, absolutely. And by the way, Angie and Harley found um, 3 different. Is it 2 or 3 different channels that are also making this kind of. They take manifesting to a new level by making it into music, and you listen to the song and you build that into your energy. Angie, can you share with us? Can you remember the name of the 1, 2, or 3 of the
Okay,
channels?
let me look because I saved it. It was
Folks, you need to listen to the music too. It is really good. Angie shared it with me the other day, and I was like blown away. The video, even the video was impressive.
so the first channel was Dream and Conquer. And it's just manifestation songs. And then the second one was Music to Manifest. That's the name of the channel, Music to Manifest.
And that's on
So
YouTube.
actually, it was 2 channels, but it was 3 videos.
And that's
So
on YouTube,
Dream and
right?
Conquer is the first one, and then Music to Manifest was the second page
And again, that's on YouTube, right?
on YouTube. Both of them
Mhm.
on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, super. Yeah, I was looking at 'em right now. Yeah, there's some good stuff out there. I love
Yes,
it.
I love both of them. Like, I listen to them. I've probably listened to them. I don't know how many times today.
Yep, and I love the one that's like Frequency of the Gods, 963 hertz, and because each hertz has a different
Oh
thing. This
yeah,
is the
that's
law of
the
attraction.
music to manifest. Yes.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep. Music to manifest. Exactly.
I
Yep.
love it.
Yeah. So this is check them out, folks. I'm telling you, it's amazing what is out there. It is unbelievable what's out there at the fingertips, and it's called YouTube, which to me is like a university.
All right. Medina. I think that was the next person. Medina, are you still here? Was Medina the one who asked about love? Did you just break up with somebody because even though I didn't want to do a love reading, I heard love don't live here anymore. So did you just break up with somebody? Are you sad over somebody you just broke up with, Miss Medina, and you're wondering when you're going to find somebody new? Or are you wondering, do they miss you too? They put the two on there. So I feel like you just had a breakup and you're missing that person. And I keep hearing like friends saying you're better off without this person, but you still miss this person. They're not telling me whether the person was good or bad for you. They're just saying, I just hear your friends telling you that this person wasn't good for you.
Yes, please. Is that yes, please? It was a breakup, or is that yes, please?
I
Something
think it
more?
was yes, please, general.
Okay.
Immediately it went into a relationship for her. Like I feel like there's a breakup. Because I feel sad. I heard love don't live here anymore. Is somebody asking you to go on a trip with them, like a girls' trip in June? Because they're saying go on the trip. Like they're begging you and pulling you along and you don't want to go. And they're like, go, go. Get in the car and go on this trip. It'll help you to get your mind, kind of like clear your mind, have some fun, and just kind of have a hot girls. Oh, you want him back? Yeah. Oh, they're saying go on this trip and clear your mind and have a good time. And when you come back, I feel like you'll feel different. This person will be a distant memory. Like you'll have some time to sit in the behaviors of the relationship, and you'll know that you'll know what you should do clearly. So they're saying go on this trip, have some fun. And it looks like it's in June. Like it feels like it's maybe the first 2 weeks of June is when they're trying to plan this trip, and they're saying you should go and have some fun. Are you going to a beach or are you going to a place where there's water? Because they showed me you like getting in the water and having a good time. And are you a person who likes to get in the water? Because they're showing me like you feeling relaxed and rejuvenated in the water. You're uncertain if you're done. I mean, maybe you are. That's why I don't like doing love readings. Go on the trip, clear your mind, and then when you come back, you'll be in a better position to make a decision. So that's what I got for Miss Medina.
The only I don't shoot the messenger, Medina. Do not shoot the messenger because I'm gonna tell you what I'm being told, and then you can just shoot the spirits. That's okay, but you're grown. You're grown, and I don't know why they want you to hear that. I don't know if you're doing. I don't know.
It's not puppy love.
Yeah. So I just got it. You're grown. So take that for whatever, because I ain't asking the spirit to clarify. It ain't my damn business. So I don't like love stuff. So I'll leave it there. Hey Jojo, nice to see you in. Thank you, Brittany. I love it. I love
They
these guys.
are telling me to tell you to demand what you want. Like, don't just settle. Demand what you want.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you go back, you'll be kind of settling for a right now heartache. And that's the words that they gave me, a right now heartache.
And it won't end with this. This is not the end. Getting back together, even if you got back together, which ain't happening, but you didn't hear from me. But even if you did, it's not going to end well. It just isn't.
And your friends do have like your best interest at heart. It's not just like, oh, we can't stand him. They really do want you to be happy.
Mhm.
And I feel like they're trying to set you up with somebody, and you're like, no, 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 you don't want to go. And so that's why I think your higher power is telling you to go, get away, get some distance, have some fun, and then you'll see things a little bit more clearly when you get back. So I feel like you should go ahead and go.
Yes, absolutely. You're done. No, Brittany, we kind of pick up on whoever pops in and who we're drawn to. So we're kind of we go against the grain to everybody else. A lot of folks do the reading lists, but we just tend to whoever pops in and we get like we're drawn to them, we do it.
Yeah.
She would love a message. Yeah, Brittany, we can give you a message. Absolutely. Are we done with Medina
Yes,
though?
I'm done.
Okay. So
Yeah.
let's give Brittany a reading then. Let's find some energy for Brittany. You know what I see? It's there's this energy. It's this energy of the sun coming up. I see the sun coming up. You know, and it's like the Poseidon Adventure. There's got to be a morning after. You know, and going back to music, and that's what I'm picking up for you, Brittany. The sun is rising. The like the mist, the dew on the grass is burning off, and you see the rising, so you know that something's happening. You feel the energies rising as the sun comes up, and I just feel like it's behind you. It's behind you, so move forward. It's behind you. Don't even look back. Move forward. That's the energy. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm hearing. It's behind you. Move forward. Yeah. What you got, Angie?
Don, we have almost got to have the same brain, because I saw Brittany walking up these stairs, and there's a door in front of her, and the door is open and the light is shining through the door. Everything else is dark on this side. And if she keeps walking up the stairs, she'll walk right up to the door. But from the place that she is on the stairs, she's thinking, because they show
We lost you again.
me her walking backwards down the stairs. She's
Yep.
Okay. So they're saying, they show me her walking backwards down the stairs, and she's thinking, oh no, I have to go back down a level to make it through the door. And they're saying, no, keep going up and you'll reach right to the door. From the vantage point where you are, you think that you need to walk something back. And they're saying, no, keep rising up. The light is right there for the door. So she can see the light. She can see where she's
Mhm.
supposed to be going, but she's kind of backing off, and she doesn't need to do that. Keep
Mhm.
going forward.
Yeah. Yep. You are closer than you think, and you're again that it's just that one extra. It's coming. That one little step that's going to take you to that space where you're finally able to move beyond. Because again, I still feel a little bit trapped, and a little bit.
And they're showing me water, like it looks like it's water that's really, really dark, but
Mhm.
they're saying you don't even need to see through the dark. You don't even need to see through the dark. What you need to be emotional situation isn't what you need to focus on. If you keep rising up, it'll be the bridge over that emotional situation. And it won't even matter if you can see through it. This is where you need to be. This is where the light is. And once you get to the light, it'll shine light onto that situation, and
Yep.
it'll be fine. So they're saying keep moving forward. Hey,
Yeah.
Miss Bonnie.
Hey, Miss Bonnie, nice to see you. And good night, Katie. Nice. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. Yeah, I do. The end of this year is going to be far better than the beginning was. I do. I feel that strongly. So that's good. That's good. Yeah, good. There's got to, are you moving again, Brittany? Are you looking at moving again? Because I feel like you've yeah. I feel like there's a move in front of you again. Another. They keep saying again. It's like you moved and then it's again move, because again it's like again. What is the Oh, Vance got the job. Congratulations, Crystal. Hearing that. Fantastic. Oh no, I can feel the heavy. I can definitely heavy. I can get the heavy, Brittany. But again, the good part is the end of the year is going to be so much better than the beginning. And again, the light is. I mean, you're almost there. So just keep pushing. You're good. You're good.
And they're saying, like, you don't have to battle through the emotions of it. Like, you don't have to go through it that way. If you just keep going up that bridge over it, you'll get the healing that you need. You don't have to battle through it. Like, sometimes people be like, oh, I need to do all this work and blah, blah, blah. They're saying you don't need to battle through it. You've already done it. You don't need to redo it because you're in this situation. Go up, that bridge will take you over, and all that healing from the door, from the light, will be what you need. But you need to get to the light. That's how they're showing it.
Yeah.
She says she's not planning a move. Well, you know what? Maybe it's coming, and she
Exactly.
just doesn't know that
Super.
yet.
Well, hopefully it helps you, Brittany. Hopefully it gives you a little bit of could be. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight and inspiration. Again, hang in there, Brittany. You are strong. You are strong, and you are even in weak moments. That strength, that internal strength you had, that fortitude, man, it is unbelievable. So know that we believe in you, and we know the strength that you have, even when sometimes you may question it. Believe me, we know it. We know it's there. So,
I don't know why I keep hearing this, Brittany, but I keep hearing find the you in me, find the you in the me, like find out who you are in. That's the way they're saying it, so I don't know if that makes sense to you. Find the you in the me. That's how they keep saying it to me. So I don't know.
night, Kelly.
Good
Good to
night.
see you. Thank you for coming in, Kelly. We appreciate it. I love Kelly Dix. She's so cool.
All right. There was another person. Crystal, great job about Vance and the I feel like you guys are gonna get another surprise, but it's gonna have to do with house. Like, is somebody gonna help you with your relocation? I feel like you guys are planning on relocating, and you're gonna get some help with relocation. Like, it's a surprise, some kind of way that you're gonna get, like
Is
something
this our
unexpected.
crystal?
This is, yeah, our crystal that
Oh,
lives here.
even better than great news. I love that. Like
Yeah,
I love good news, but I love when it's
yeah.
somebody whom you know. It's like and
Because
somebody who deserves it.
they're way south, like
Mhm.
going toward Tucson, and
Yeah.
they're coming way north, like going toward Levine.
Oh my, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I feel like you're gonna get another surprise bonus type situation, and it's gonna be all good for you. And then all the like you're also worried about like healthcare or doctors for the baby, and I still call him the baby, but he's not. Um, but everything's gonna line up. Like you're gonna get all the referrals you need. You're gonna get everything you need, and what you thought was great down there is gonna still be is gonna be even better up here. So don't worry about it. I keep hearing it's blessed, like somebody is praying for you, but I don't feel like this person is on this side of the earth. I feel like they're on the other side. So maybe you're praying and they're helping you with these prayers. I feel like it's a mom. I think your mom. I'm pretty sure your mom passed. And so I feel like somebody on the other side is helping you, like you're praying and they're receiving your prayers. So you'll be fine. Because I keep hearing it's blessed. The move is blessed. That's what I got for you.
Super, super.
All right.
And let's see. We have about time for one or two more, Miss Angie. Who else are you drawn to?
There was one person who just commented. Shoot. Oh, Rice. Is it Rice?
I was just looking at that. Look, my thing was
Okay.
over top of it.
Okay.
Look at that.
Right. Is it right? Am I reading that right? Is it Rice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rice Anator. Yeah. Oh my God, Angie, you must be psychic.
Look, we are down. I said we almost the same mind because look how good we were on Brittany. Oh my goodness. I feel such good things for Brittany. Like her energy is so exciting.
It is.
In anticipation of it. Yep. Okay. So I said general.
Leisha.
I was gonna ask like what was the history behind that, but I didn't want that to like if that was your real name, I want you to be like, well, what you trying to say? So okay.
Good night, Rick. Thank you for popping in, and nice to meet you. And take care of Miss Pam, please, because she's a sweetheart. We adore Miss Pam.
We love.
And I will track you down. I will hunt you down. I will find you. So you better take care of Miss Pam.
Exactly. Don, go on Facebook and see the pictures, Sally.
I gotta find her. For some reason, I used to follow. We used to, and then Facebook did this thing, and they got rid of so many people.
She's in, and I think you know how people tell you like, oh, just put a comment on there so I can mix up my algorithm. Right. If you don't interact with that person a lot, you just don't see them anymore. And then one day you'll be like, oh, I've seen this person, and that might be what happened.
That's what happened.
Oh, last name is Rice. Oh, okay. Okay. So what did she say? Lanisha? Is that what
yeah.
Leisha?
Lanisha, right?
It's Leisha, I think.
Oh, Leisha, yeah.
Okay.
Lord, I was adding letters to it. It's easy, Wes.
Okay. All right, let's see.
Keisha.
Okay, so I immediately saw, like, I heard it's harvest season, but they showed me like a little plant box, like a little flower box that you would a personal flower box. And they said they're showing me like you planted all these seeds and now all these little flowers are popping up, like a yellow flower or well, yellow and red flowers, but yellow seems calming, but it also feels like it's infinite possibilities. That's how I see yellow, as infinite possibilities. So all the little seeds that you planted are starting to sprout, and they're telling me you're going to be very busy. So they show me you like moving from here to here. So I don't know if these are orders or these are just tasks that you're doing, but I see you about to be very busy in this like in June and July specifically. So I don't know if what job you done, whatever job you do ramps up in the summer, but I feel like all these little seeds that you planted, they're about to sprout and you're about to be very busy. Because like I said, they showed me you just moving around really, really fast, trying to get a whole bunch of stuff done. But I feel like these are all orders that you're trying to fulfill. And you're just so excited, but you're a little bit overwhelmed. And they're saying, keep calm. And if you stay organized in the beginning, you won't have to worry about when it gets really full, like full to full capacity. So they're saying, keep your spreadsheets, keep everything organized like you normally do, and you'll be spot on. And even if you don't, if you're a little bit short staffed, you'll still stay at the top. You'll still stay within the flow of what you're supposed to be doing. So everything's going to be fine for you. I do see good things coming for you this summer. So that's what I got for Alicia.
Super. I'm not really picking much anything up, any energy wise for some reason.
Jobs and women, single and hustling. Wait, what did I say? Wasn't I talking about a job? Jobs and women. Yeah, so I see you. Well, I don't know what why I see the women. I saw you really moving, like June and July being big seasons for you or big opportunities for you. And you're going to be very busy in whatever jobs you do. Good money. They're showing me good money. They're doing this. And for me, that's good money.
I'm gonna have to look to the cards because I'm not really picking up any direct energy for some reason. I'm picking up yeah, it's very scattered. So I don't know. What's the story here? What's the story? Do you have a do you have an issue with anger? Do you have an anger issue? Because it's interesting. I'm picking up like a lack of clarity, but the clarity because when you get mad, you can't think straight, and you tend to pop off a little too quickly. Maybe is a good way to put it. I don't know. You know, does this resonate with you? Because I'm picking up again anger issues, and did you just recently get mad with somebody or at somebody because of something? And maybe there's a little regret there now because again, you maybe popped off a little too quickly, and in hindsight, you're like, I didn't handle that quite right. So, yeah, I'm just picking up that's the kind of that was the weird energy I was picking up. It was I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, what is up with this? Where is this? What is this? And now I get it. It's like a it's sometimes you even I just feel like you don't even you're not even yourself. I mean, you feel like you're not even in your body because you watch and you're like, damn, I can't believe I acted that way or I behaved that way or I said. Again, sometimes you say things that maybe you wish you hadn't. You can't take it back, unfortunately. Again, does this resonate? Because this is the energy I'm picking up for you. Oh yeah, okay. You're threefold Irish and just had a huge fight with my aunt. Okay, yeah, that's what I was getting. So, oh, that was that was Bryce. Yeah, Alicia. Okay, yeah, that's what I was picking up. So okay, just you got to learn to somehow put a little what do you call it? just put it's, I don't know. It's going to take some time, but you got to work on that. You really do, because that's what came to me. And it can be problematic for you.
Know your triggers. That's one thing I keep hearing. Like, if you know that this person is going to trigger you to a point to make you want to reach out and touch them, then maybe put some distance between you and that person. Find some other ways to excuse yourself when you feel like this conversation is taking a turn.
Mhm.
But know your triggers. Know how to keep yourself focused.
Yeah.
Because you're saying grounding isn't working, so I'm saying, no other ways to keep yourself out of those situations.
Yeah. And try a little bit of mindfulness. Mindfulness is an exercise where instead of being in the moment, be present. And let me explain the difference, because in the moment you have to be involved. You're emotionally invested, right? But if you use mindfulness in that situation and you are present, you can accept and you can acknowledge, but you don't have to buy into, believe, or even agree. But you can say, hey, look, I hear you. I accept your point of view and I acknowledge that it's been received. But if you're present in the moment, you don't have to process it. You don't have to do whatever. You just say, I accept, I hear you. I hear you. And then at a later time, then you can process it when you want to yell, scream, and shout, but you don't, it doesn't blow up. So try to check out, go look for mindfulness and look up mindfulness, look at how it works and how it can be useful in those times when you know that you can be triggered, when you know it's like, damn, what, again, the best thing to do is in those moments, even though it's hard as hell, I know it's hard as hell, you just divorce yourself from the moment of being in it and instead be an observer, be a camera looking at the image and not putting your imprint of your emotions on it. And instead, just acknowledge that you hear them, you accept that they have their point of view, and then you move on and then process it later where you can blow up, but again, do it constructively and not with them, but you deal with it and process it yourself. And part of that is your ego. Part of it's going to be ego because you're like, I need to get back with them. I need to strike that's in, or they won't understand unless I do this now. No, they're not going to understand anyway. That's just not, because you're going to take it to a level where they're going to say, I'm not hearing you anymore. They turn off because they're like, I don't need to have that energy. And so they're probably doing the mindfulness because, or again, you just spark each other. So check out mindfulness. Give it a try.
Well, I also don't understand why you said you're single. Why would you still be dealing with this person if they push your buttons? Is this a family member? Because if this is an ex, let me tell you what Verizon, the best thing they ever gave me was the block button. I can block somebody so perfectly. Like, I can almost do it in my sleep. Block. It don't even look. Verizon be like, we already know, Angie, block. Like, they don't play with my block list. So if this person pushes your buttons and this is an ex, why are you still communicating? Because I'm not going to communicate with somebody who I don't have to communicate with, who is constantly pushing my buttons.
Mhm.
If this is a family member, you can also step back from them. But I don't allow. It's your aunt that raised you. Well. I mean, then you may just have to have a conversation with this person and say, look, um, I'm an adult, like you need to have these conversations, because even as a parent, they still have to respect your boundaries. Like, you don't have to argue with this person over and over again. Or you could just be like, you know what, mom, I understand what you're saying. I'm gonna go ahead and go because we're not agreeing right now and I don't want to argue with you. And if you do that a couple enough times, they'll get it. Like, once you shut
Accepting
down
knowledge,
that
right?
conversation, then they'll understand that you mean business. But if you're constantly going back and forth with them, they're going to constantly go back and forth with you. And you don't have to be disrespectful. Okay, I understand your point of view. We're not seeing eye to eye. I'm going to go ahead and end this conversation and I'll talk to you later. Give it some time, a day or two, or however
Mhm.
long you think you can go. And then just keep doing that over and over. And in that way, you teach people how to treat you. If you keep allowing these people to punch your button, they're going to keep pushing your button. Believe me, I've dealt with an unruly ex.
Yeah. That's boundaries, and that's self-care. The boundaries are not evil, they're not walls, they're limitations. And they say, you know what? these are my limits, and you don't have to explain them. You don't have to defend them. When they cross them and say, look, this is my line of demarcation, don't cross it. And when they say why, it's like, because that's how I feel, and that's my safe zone, and leave it. Don't explain it. That's not their business, because again, it's about you and how you feel. And then when they do, like Angie said, you have to enforce your boundaries. If you don't enforce your boundaries, then you're showing them weakness, and then that just creates the problem more. So you create a boundary, you let them know where the boundary is, and when they cross it, you politely say, we're not going there, or let's not do this. And if they continue, then you leave. But it's a respectful way, because again, you're not attacking them. It's not about attacking them. It's about saying, hey, look, you crossed my boundary, and we had this conversation, so I'm going to take myself out of this. And therefore you de-escalate a conflict. It's wonderful. You can de-escalate a conflict. You don't have to escalate it. And more importantly, you don't have to do anything except for acknowledge, hey, look, I hear what you're saying. I know what you're saying. And you don't have to agree with it, but say, you know what? You crossed my boundary. We've had this conversation. So now I'm going to leave. And every time, eventually they'll get to the point. They'll get the point.
I feel like it's the aunt too. Are you and the aunt a lot alike? Like, are both of you hot blooded? Because I feel like the aunt is fiery too.
Oh yeah. Oh
And so
yeah.
you two bump heads because you're so much alike. Like,
Well,
I didn't want to be nothing like my mom, and then one day I just realized, yeah, you're a lot like your mom.
yeah. And Aunt knows which buttons to push. She's like,
Exactly. And so I feel like you two are a lot alike. You're so fiery and passionate about everything. It just boils over into that. And I don't feel like you mean harm to each other. It's just you're so passionate about that. Oh, you're both Pisces. Well, first of all, Pisces are gentle people, if I do say so myself. Like, I don't know what you mean. Now, we can hold a grudge until, you know what I'm saying, until Jesus returns. But I don't think that we just be, well, you know what? I'm not going to even say that. You know what? Nick, mark out all my other statements. I don't even know.
strike that. Strike that.
I'm not committing to none of those answers.
Look at Bonnie with the low and the water emotional. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Leisha, you know what? I don't even want to talk to you no more. Good night. I just don't want to talk to you no more at all. You just, you know what? I tried to defend you, and then I just walked right into it. You know what? I'm gonna let it go. I'm just gonna let it all go.
Exactly.
Exactly. She said, must be some Leo in there somewhere. Exactly. It's
Or
a
some
mama
parts,
bear.
hard-headed.
Exactly. Oh, Miss Medina, she's still on here. She's still asking about this love. She like, Angie, did you say it was over? It's just done.
Look at my
What
face.
your guides are saying is go on this trip, get some space because you're thinking with your heart, not your head. If this was your friend, if this was your sister, if this was your daughter, what would you tell them to do? Would you tell them to take the same steps that you're taking? You're thinking with your heart and your loneliness and your desire for this person and not necessarily with your logic. That's why they want you to get some separation, have a little fun, and when you come back, you'll have a little bit more clear mind as to how to move forward. You're really, really heartbroken, and you're really thinking with your heart, not your head. And they want you to kind of see things a little bit more clearly, get some distance, get some fun in, and then you'll kind of remember who you are and what you deserve, and that'll be better. So I'm not going to tell you that it's over, but I am going to tell you to take the trip and have some fun and get some distance between you and this person. So that's what I got from Miss Medina.
Funky cold Medina.
She wants this person so bad.
Well, you know, if you want some more specific love information, the love goddess is here. She's talking in the thing. This is Bonnie, your love goddess. And if you notice, if you remember, I put her QR code up earlier. I will put it up again because Miss Bonnie loves love readings and she will embrace those puppies like nobody else. So as I struggle to get down to here quickly, because I have 10 trillion different little hashtag things here. Where are we? Yes, here we go. Check out Miss Bonnie. Subscribe to her YouTube channel over here. And you will be happy that you did, because you can ask her all the love questions you want and she will answer them for you energetically. And Miss Sarah, if she's on with you, she'll draw you some diagrams.
Exactly. They love love.
Hmm.
I do not. And Miss Belinda, are you still here? Because you were patiently waiting in the comments. You were chiming in, and you were such a good sport. If you're still here, Don, and you don't have any objection.
No, I don't have any objection. No, no. So, but Belinda, is it 3 kids or 4? And the newest one, is that a daughter or granddaughter? Because I just saw a little baby. So is there a little baby, and is it a granddaughter or a daughter? So
Virgo said, "Is that Bonnie Blue?"
is it like a son and then he had a daughter, or is this your new baby? She would be about maybe 3 years old, or even maybe younger. I'm getting young. I'm getting a young baby, younger baby, and I'm terrible with aging, so it could be even younger than that. But who's the December baby, the Christmas gift? Who was the Christmas gift baby? Is that your baby, or is that a granddaughter? And it is a daughter, because I'm picking up daughter and I'm getting Christmas gift. Was she born on Christmas Day? Is that why they're saying Christmas gift? Because she was born on Christmas Day? And I've asked 10, I did it again, Angie. I just realized I just did it again. I asked 10 billion questions.
And I want to know the answer to all of them. It's her baby.
Okay. And is the baby a female again? And what's the Christmas thing? What's the 12, 21?
12, 21, 21.
Look at those numbers, 2s and 1s.
Oh my
No wonder.
gosh.
Heck yeah, that child, Lord have mercy. That child's blessed. Lord have mercy.
21. Oh, I like
Yeah. Oh
that.
my gosh. Yes. Well, yeah, that's and let's see, 21. That means she's 3 years old. There you go. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. So my information for you is about this child. That's why she came in strongly for me, because I instantly I saw this child. Um 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 um, um. I believe. And they all have the same dad, right? Because I'm seeing one dad, and I don't mean to get in your business, but there are families who are blended these days, and so is. But I'm getting yours is not. Yours is actually what do you call it? I don't know what you call it. Traditional. I don't know these days. What why spirit? Why are you showing me this child? What's about the child? What's about the child? Who's her grand? Who is the godmother? Who is the godmother? Because that's the hook here. Who's the godmother? Did she get christened? Then she has a godmother because. And I'm asking again too many damn questions. Lord have mercy. I apologize. Does she have a godmother? Can you say yes, has godmother? No, has no god, whatever. A nuclear? Oh, nuclear family. Okay, that's what you're saying. Yeah, okay, good. A nuclear family. I was like, what the? What? My old boss. Okay.
I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, nuclear. Like, wait, did a bomb drop?
Exactly. Okay, there's something up with the old boss, and there's going to be a visit. Good night, Bonnie. Good night. There's something coming up with the visitation with the boss. Is it like for something about her, and he's going to come over? There's something there happening. So in that situation, in that visitation or whatever, there's a surprise, a pleasant surprise coming that way. So be open to a visit from the boss. Okay, be open from a visit from the boss, so she can godmother, right? Yeah, so that she can yeah. She's bringing you a surprise. There's a surprise coming from her, so keep that in mind. All right. Go ahead, Angie. Sorry.
The only thing I got from Miss Belinda is I keep hearing "don't go." Are you supposed to be going somewhere, or are you thinking about whether you should or should not go somewhere? And they're saying you shouldn't go because I heard "don't go." You shouldn't go. Don't go. So if you're planning a trip or wherever you're planning on visit, they're saying don't go. Like but I don't feel like it's going to be a pleasant trip. Like wherever you're going, I don't know if you really want to go or you were going out of obligation, but they're saying don't go. I'm hearing that you shouldn't go. And that's the only thing I really got for you, Belinda, is not to go on whatever this trip is.
Well, I wonder if the boss is going to, when she visits, discuss maybe a trip or something.
Oh, I don't know. Because
You
I
know,
got don't go.
so don't go. Exactly. If there's something, yep, don't do it. Yeah. Fantastic. That could be the tie-in, Angie, that they're both, that's what the visitation is for, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't get a lot for her, but my job was going to leave. Like they're moving out of state? Oh, and you're trying to decide if you're going to go with the job? Oh, because I'm getting don't go. If that's what my job was going to leave means, like they were moving to another city.
Yeah.
Because I heard don't go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel like they're saying your support system is here.
And you have is your oldest child a son? And is he getting ready to graduate? Is he closer to graduation, or did he already graduate? Because again, you have a distance between the kids. I'm seeing not stair steps. I'm seeing distance. So is he getting ready? Is it? And again, is it a he? And is he getting ready to graduate? You left your old job. You've been in a new job. Okay. Yes. And again, I can't blame you because I'm the one that asked the questions. Too many. Yes, it's an older son, and yes, he's getting ready to graduate. Would that be the case? Please clarify the yeses for me, because again, I asked too many.
I've been at my new job, but my old job left. So, don't go. Oh, are they trying to recruit you to come to where they are? Like, is somebody still reaching out? Oh, that's the old job she was talking. She said
The
she's
old job, her old boss is her daughter's godmother. That's how that came into be initially, the conversation.
okay.
21 daughter, 15 son, 8 daughter, 3. That's the distance. Okay, because I saw the distance of the ages. For some reason, I was picking up the older son, so he must be. So he's getting ready to turn 16, and that's why again they're saying older. The daughter's out of the house already, correct? Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. The husband's still in the house. Have your husband have a conversation with your son. Your son needs somebody to confide in. Your son's not gonna. This summer is gonna be a little bit problematic for your son as he adjusts out of school, because his school was his social. It's a social net. The school is his social environment, and being out of school is going to be can be a little bit for him. I get disjointed because he was very much connected in school, but now the summer is going to create that space, and make sure there's lines of communication open to him, so he doesn't stay in his room all the time, and he's not on the social media all the time, and he's not getting into this dark space because he's feeling kind of lonely because he's not in school.
Summer job.
Yeah, he needs to do something. Yeah, he needs to do something to get out of the house and be social and get out there, including if he can't work, maybe do an internship or do volunteering or something. He needs to you need to make sure he's out and moving and doing things, because don't let him go in this dark. I'm getting this dark silo, and don't let him do that. Don't let him get in that dark silo. It will not be healthy for him this summer. Okay, so make sure that he's active and doing things, constructively doing things. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Anything else, Miss Angie?
Nope, not for Miss Belinda.
All righty then. Well, I think we're about done. We're 2 hours and almost 2.5 hours in. Woohoo! But it's been good readings and good energy tonight. Exactly. It doesn't feel like 2.5 hours.
Oh, here's
been trying to pull him out of the room, so he's already in that dark kind of circle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you need to get him out, because he's kind of been bitten by the bug, and again, that socialization is so important. So maybe get him out and do things, make him get things done this summer, make him get involved. He really does have to, don't let this go too long. This is not going to be healthy. Okay.
Oh, you know what? One person, I just read this comment. This Naya Shanice, is it Shanice? I heard, oh my God. Okay. Are you, because they show me you looking back and forth, like your eyes darting back and forth between two choices, like either this way or this way. Are you thinking about relocating in your city? Like, I don't feel like you're leaving your city, but I feel like you're thinking about relocating again, and you're darting back and forth, and I'm hearing stay put. Like they're showing me like the temperance card, no, they're showing me the hangman, and they like instead of just having you tied by the ankle by the one foot, I see them wrapping it around your whole lower. Thinking about making, they're saying stay put, continue to ground, and continue to build. Like they show me you stacking money up, and they're saying continue to build. You're not ready to move just yet. Hold your spot where you are, and then give it a little bit more time. And they're showing me 2026 you'll be ready for that move, or ready to take the next step. Concentrate. You're trying to concentrate on too many different things. Like they show me all these different roads that you're trying to take, but you're trying to take them all at the same time, and you're segmenting yourself. You're doing too many things at once. You need to pull it back down and concentrate on a couple things and do those very well, instead of trying to do so many different things not very well. Like you're like, oh, I could do this, I could do this, I could do it. Yes, you can do all of those things, but you're spreading yourself too thin. So you're segmenting yourself into too many parts. And they're saying you need to concentrate on a couple things, get those things flowing, and then move to the next thing and the next thing. And it'll be easier because it'll be a natural flow of how things should go. You're trying to start too many things at once without finishing anything or making enough progress on anything to see that you're making progress. So dwindle it down to a couple things, and then everything else will naturally flow the way it should be going. And that's what I got. Oh, she moved her shot. But no, I feel like they're saying you're thinking about another move or something, or it could be a move in business, like another business move. But they're saying stay put, focus before you move forward.
Mhm. So Nadia, did you get your question answered? She says okay. Super.
Oh wait, what was the question? Oh, oh, just a general. That was what her question was. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh yeah, they're saying don't do it. Concentrate on what you got going on now, and they keep making it two things that you're concentrating on. Oh, okay. As long as you don't spread yourself too thin, you can do a couple things, but they don't want you to do too many things that you're losing out on one opportunity trying to chase another opportunity. So just focus on a couple things. If Hawaii is one of those things, then fine. But don't spread yourself too thin.
And sometimes things that look quite wonderful initially, when you take a little deeper dive, you're like, man, that's really fraught with challenges and hurdles, you know?
She has a salon, and I think this person in Hawaii, she goes there
Mm-hmm.
to do their hair or to do special events for this person.
Oh, nice. But like you said, if it spreads too thin, that can be a problem.
Exactly.
Yeah, sometimes. Well, super. But with that said, Miss Angie, we done. We're out of here. It has been good. Thank you for popping in, everybody, and bringing your energies and helping us share with your energies and letting us to tap into those to give you information that spirit sends our way. So thank you so much, Miss Angie. What's on the weekend agenda for you?
I have absolutely nothing planned, Don. Can you believe it?
What?
Like,
I cannot believe it.
absolutely nothing. Somebody asked me, did I want to go to happy hour Friday? And I was like, well, let me check. And I have absolutely nothing on my calendar. I don't know what happened to my life now. So I may be going to happy hour. That's about it. I don't have anything else planned. Or you know what? I want to catch up on some movies, so I'll probably go to see some movies like that. Thunderbolts movie I haven't seen, and a couple other movies. So I'll probably just go to the movie. I did go and see Final Destination, Don. It was good.
Is this like the final destination, or is
It's
this
called
just
Final Destination Bloodline. So that's why I wanted to go see it, because I wanted to see what they were saying about the bloodline, and
yeah?
it was really good. I enjoyed it. I jumped a lot, and it was a little gruesome, but
I
I
went
enjoyed it.
not so long ago. I went to see Black Bag. It was a Black Bag. It's
Ooh, it was good, Don. I loved it.
it was so good. It
I
was so
loved it.
good.
Yeah,
The
me and Brenda
acting
went to go see it.
stellar as usual, which I love, and the storyline was intriguing all the way through. And then at the end, you're like, oh no, they didn't. It's like what? Oh my gosh.
Yes, it was so good. I really wanted to go back and see that again, because I was just like, I feel like I missed some stuff. It was really that good. Yes, that was
And also,
good.
I loved the clever repartee, but I also love the fact that both of the protagonists were very, very clever, and yet their spouses were in the loop but out of the loop just enough. And it was like but they both in the end wound up in that same space, and you're like, oh my gosh. And they didn't even know they were both heading to that same space. You know what I'm saying? And when I say space, I'm leaving it very vague here, but it's like they wound up both on the same sheet of music, coming at it from two different points of view, and yet protecting the other, not knowing that the other's protecting them. I was like, oh my god,
It
unbelievable.
was so good. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah,
And
that
of
was
course,
one of the. Yeah, I think I went and saw that like as soon as it came out.
yeah, and Michael Fassbender. Oh my god, I think this is one of his best roles. I mean, he's done some good things, but this one, he just owned that. He had that authoritarian stride that and then the way in which that very monotone, very matter of fact way of speaking. And then of course, what's her name, the blonde. Oh, I mean, the one. Remember, she was in Lord of the Rings. She was the what's her
Oh, yeah, I don't know her name, but
anyway.
yeah,
I mean,
I can see her face, but I don't know her name.
yeah. She is just so, again, just so. Kate Blanchett, is it? No, yeah, Kate Blanchett, right? No, no, it's not. Anyway, the point is that they were together, amazing, and then the supporting cast, superstars, all of them. They deserve
Yeah, it
kudos.
was really good.
Yeah, but yeah, the ending, the payoff. Lord have mercy, I loved it.
What? 1 second, Don. I have to say this to
Yeah,
Bonnie, because when you first came in, Miss Bonnie, Bonnie Martin. When you first came in, I saw this. Are you battling with your weight? Because it showed me you trying to button a pair of pants or like zip up something that was really, really tight, but I feel like it's you going down a size. So I feel like are you doing a weight management program or some kind of fitness program? And I see it coming together, because they show me like I feel like you have something that you really want to fit back into, and they show me it coming together and you being able to fit back into it. So I feel like they're giving you encouragement on whatever health journey you're going on, and they're saying stick to it. You will see results, or results are happening even if you don't think that they are. So they're showing me that. That was the first thing I saw when you came in, was that you were working out, and they were saying to stay motivated. You are doing better than you think. Like, you see yourself every day, and if you're obsessing over weighing yourself over and over, they don't want you to do that. But they're saying you're doing a good job, and don't get discouraged. You'll see the results sooner than you think. Oh, you're getting back on track. So don't feel bad. You're doing good.
absolutely.
Oh my gosh. 30 pounds is good. That's about what I need. Just that little bit.
That's fantastic. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yes. Well, with that said, Angie, good night, everybody. Good night, Miss Angie. And enjoy your weekend, relaxation weekend, maybe even. So that's kind of nice. So
Exactly. Don, what am I gonna do with myself? Just lay here and do nothing, I guess.
that's not your style. You won't know what to do with yourself, but they have that much time.
Listen, Don, I scheduled for them to pick up these donations, and they took too long answering my email, so I just went and took it all to Goodwill. Like, I couldn't wait no more. I was like, you know what? Because it was Brenda's old bedroom furniture, and I didn't think it would fit in my truck, and I did. I took 2 trips and took it over there and got rid of it, and I have a couple more items to get done. I just am impatient, so I believe you. You're right.
Told you so. Told you so. Told you so. All right. Good night, everybody. Good night, Miss
Are
Angie.
you going to be on in the morning? Because Kay Weezy might want you in the morning.
Yes, we will be back on in the morning, Miss. I talked to Shauna today, and actually, Shauna and I recorded another episode for our podcast, which is Conversations for the Conscious Mind. It's on Spotify and here on YouTube, and so we will be back tomorrow morning. We will be back live again. So yeah, join us, please. We'd appreciate it, everybody. That said, we're out of here. Have an amazing evening and a good weekend if we don't hear from you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.